time, we run it. Back on top, feeling great. Back on top in the ranks. One shit one, number one, not the mother ones. Other ones feel fake. This our time, we run it. This our side, we on it. This our grind, and we want it. Did it and done it, can't outrun it. Stand up if you ready. Hands up if you ready. Say it loud if you ready. This our time, we run it.
Hello, hello. How are we doing tonight? We got a late night stream. You guys got your emojis back on iPhone? Yay! I think you have to uninstall the app and reinstall. Welcome into Everyday with Jay. Everybody, welcome back. It's good to see y'all. It's good to see y'all. Make sure that you smash the like button on your way in. Hey, Crochet. Hello, Chloe. Chloe's dealing with June bugs. Hey, Pines. Hey, Audra. Audra said, I'm glad to catch you live. I know it's a later time, right? I am doing well. How are you, Marcy? Spaghetti. The tree frogs snap up the June bug. Oh, well, hit up. You know what? Hit up Swamp Stacy.
Creep Town, dude.
Hit up Swamper Stacy. And maybe she can hook you up. What was that? Thank you, Kels. How come we didn't see that pop up? We didn't see that pop up. Creeptown, dude. Is Kresha here? Hello, Kresha. Great live the other night, by the way. Under Kresha. Thank you for the hearts and the gifts.
Town, dude.
How come it's not showing up? Hold on. Let me check my... You're going home for the 4th? Oh my God, I can't believe the 4th of July is coming up, you guys. What are you guys doing? So, Shibby, tell me about yours and Adam's... thing. What happened? Aspen? How many of you guys know who this Aspen guy is, first of all? How many of you know who he is? I'm going to make sure Streamlabs is on. Is it working in the chat? I feel like he's not on. Oh, he's not working. All right. Turning him off, and now I'm turning him back on. Let's see if he kicks in. You only know him from the CrimeCon. Okay, so let me introduce you. If you haven't seen this, this is Christina Mack's video from CrimeCon. This is Aspen. Right here. So I'm going to let you guys listen to this from Christina Mack Attack. And we're going to see if we can't get Streamlabs to kick on. Yes, he was on Tom Webster's channel back for Delphi. He got very ingrained with the families of Delphi. Rumor has it he was seen skipping arm in arm down the CrimeCon hallway with, I think it's Libby's grandma or something. Okay, so watch this and then we'll get into it.
Wanted to be around these.
Oh, Tom Webster hates you too. You remember this? Okay. Some of you have seen it, some of you haven't. So we'll play this first.
For months, I've been publicly accused of stalking.
ASPEN CONNER, out of the way. I want away from that man. Get me away from that man.
What I didn't realize until reviewing my Insta360 footage later was what you're seeing here. He started way behind us, then he sped up, then he started gaining ground. That's what never made sense to me. I've never wanted to be around these people. I've never wanted them in my space. I've never wanted a conversation with them. All I've ever wanted is for these people to leave me alone. I've wanted distance. This video shows exactly who was closing it.
Oh, ASPEN CONNER, out of the way. Thank you. Just, I want away from that man. Get me away from that man.
So tell me, who's actually following who?
No.
For months, I've been publicly accused of stalking.
ASPEN CONNER, out of the way. I want away from that man. Get me away from that man.
What I didn't realize until reviewing my Insta360
Hold on one
footage later
second.
was what you're seeing here. He started way behind us. Then he sped up.
Is
then
he working
started
now?
gaining
He is.
ground.
Okay.
That's what never made sense to me.
So here is Aspen at CrimeCon. Okay, now what I'm going to show you now is, let's pull up our images here. Right here. This is from Trisha's. Okay. This is what he said about CrimeCon. I'll be there with you, so they'll have to go through me. So he thought he was friends with Lauren and helped her take notes in Delphi. Why am I not surprised? Why am I not surprised? So he told Trish from Web Sleuths that he would be the bodyguard. Okay. For what? I don't know. Right? No, he was not on the naughty list, Ostrich. I'll be there with you, so they'll have to go through me. So Trisha kept saying before CrimeCon, she kept saying, only nice people come approach me. Only nice people. I know, Evelyn. Tons of weirdos, right? Mora, hey, she said, Lauren kissed ass to Aspen and Delphi. I'm an ex-gem. Oh. He does look like Sophia Petrillo, but not our Sophia Petrillo. That's right, Crash. So that was what caught my eye, right? I had seen this guy on Tom Webster before, and I thought, who is this corpse? But I had no idea that he was troublesome. Very troublesome. Okay?
Creep town, dude.
Thank you, Kels. My alert box isn't working. I'm so bummed. Oh, no, it's not working. But Cooter chats are open. If you would like to send a Cooter chat, it is greatly appreciated. Whoa, what, Bossy? Hold on. Aspen got arrested in Indiana after the Delphi trial and caused a scene at the trial over not getting in for the verdict? What? What? What the hell? Actually arrested? What happened? That's great. I know Bossy came in hot. Holy shit. I'm going to pin the Kuta chat. If you would like to sound off during this live, send a Cooter chat. The Cooterville Treasury is open. Legs closed. He was on a live with Seth and Sunny. It's a criming shame. Yeah, I did come across that. There was a kerfuffle in line. Damn. Hold on. Let's see what they say. Hey, Danish. Indiana has open court records via my case. Hey, Giselle. You supported him for years by subscribing. He acted like a total jerk. He also rubs elbows with Hannah Shakespeare. Did he go to the pool party? I don't know. I never heard of the arrest either. If you could email me anything about that. Okay, is she? I'd love to see it. I've got some other screenshots here. Let's see if we can't scroll through these. This one kind of creeped me out a little bit. I don't know what it is. This guy's 44 years old. His name is not Aspen Connor. His name is Adam. It's called Adam Spenner is his name, okay? He got his name from his first initial and Spen of his last name. Aspen. His maternal side, that's where the Connor comes from. He came back to Indiana after the trial and was arrested then. Oh my God. Was that when he got the drunk driving? Oh my God. Dude's got issues, Etod. He does look like AI. Okay, so here he is with Grayson. And I don't know what it is with these older men and Grayson, But you can see the sign up above says live nudes. And here's this creepy Aspen, in my opinion. I think he's creepy. Who's Goonie? But he says, I got a feeling 25 is going to be a good year. She says, he says, well, I'm a day late fitting, but I hope Grayson Yore had an amazing and magical birthday yesterday. You are absolutely beautiful, brilliant, blah, blah, blah. It kind of creeped me out, dude. Kind of creeped me out, Sister Zully. Aspen wasn't arrested. Goonie was. Well, he was arrested in 2025 for a DUI. It's very, it gives me the ick. Gives me the ick. Shibby. I'm 52 as well. When were you born? What's your birthday, Shibs? Christina I know he cried after this interaction in the hallway. When she said, Aspen Connor, get him away from me. Really, Aspen? This is why. This is why. Because you were up to your bullshit. You were up to your bullshit. Hey, Gypsy. September 21, 1973. I'm November 11th, 1973. That's crazy. What was
Fucking
that?
fuzzy slippers and lip gloss.
Hexy, thank you for the cooter chat. She said fucking fuzzy slippers and lip gloss. For some reason, my alert box is not showing up, and I don't understand why. But thank you so much for the cooter chats. Cooter chats are open for fuzzy slippers and lip gloss, or anything else you'd like to say. Don't hesitate to shake the treasury up tonight.
Shake it, don't fucking break it, baby.
November 12th, 1973, River Vegan. October 73. Love it. Love it, love it. All right, so let's go on to our next screenshot. Ooh, kind of looks like Freddy Krueger a little bit. Have I ever heard of a cooter canoe? We have a cooter canoe. Hey, Denise, how are you? Hey, Lucky Rabbit. Hope I didn't miss anybody. Welcome in, you guys. Hit the like button. Let's hang out for a bit. Let's talk about Aspen. Aspen. Hey, Toe Beans. Oh, ouch. Woo. Sorry. Jump scare.
These nuts.
This would be one of Aspen's mugshots. He got very close to the sister of, I think it's Abby, or I don't know if it's Abby and Libby. I don't know. I don't know how close he got, but close to the families. And it just seems like these shitbags squirm their way in to these families' lives. I'm not sure. Hey, Jen Fisher, I'm not sure what they know or don't know, but he's partnered up with Susan Hendricks as well. He's been arrested for controlled substance and DUI. Is he from South Carolina? WSPA's in Spartan. I think he has ties to there. Tragedy Vultures. Yep. We're not going to read that one yet. So we have this one from 2009. This has been an ongoing issue for Adam. And I probably wouldn't bring all of this to attention if it was just '09 and it stopped. You know what I mean? Like, changed his life. I'm all for change. You guys know that. Hey, Katie K.
If you call Gigi.
You want me to call Gigi?
We should call Gigi. But yeah, so he got a driving under the influence in '09. But the one that was concerning is, wait, hold on. We don't want to read that one yet.
Creep Town, dude.
is this one. Okay. This one is, thank you for the Creeptown dudes. This one's from 2025. So we have arrested by the Tippecanoe County Jail, or county, and he was booked on 3/12/2025, operating a vehicle with a Schedule 1 or 2 controlled substance or its metabolite in the blood. I didn't Tippecanoe Canoe. I didn't look that up. But I'm pretty sure that means bad things. Bossy, you did. Thank you. Let me check my email. But this is just in 2025. So I just think that people that get close with these families and shit, it's a little fucked up. Oh my gosh. Okay. I got it, Bossy. This is from Delphi, Tippecanoe. All right, hold on a second. I think that's the same one I have, Bossy. Let's see. Okay, here it is. Busted newspaper, Tippecanoe County, Indiana, March 12th.
Creeptown, dude.
Thank you, Spaghetti. Adam Spenner, 3/12/2025, 5:35 in the morning. He was arrested. Oh my God, look at that. Loved him in Blade Runner. Oh my God. People are so wrong. Yeah, that's the same one that I had. But that's the most recent, dude. 2025. Oh, you guys can't make this up. Right, Toe Beans? Hi, Faye. Ugh, yeah, it's a little bit creepy. Okay, so now we're gonna look at this. So he's like a failed hairstylist who turned to true crime, right? So we have cosmetology license in Charlotte, North Carolina, not South, sorry. Adam Spenner, Charlotte, North Carolina, cosmetologist from 2005 to 2021. From 2005. And I don't know how open he is about these things because I've never watched him myself. I've seen him, like I said, on different shows, but I've never invested time into him. So I don't know how open he is about all of this. Yes, yes, Ishi, yes. Would you let him do your hair? I'm assuming he does his own. So was he covering Delphi when he was arrested with a Schedule 1 or 2 substance in his system? You guys say no, hell no. You guys are cracking me up. But seriously, was he reporting on Delphi when this happened? I mean, people make fun of my hair. DB, I heard you make fun of my hair. But come on now. This shit's ridiculous. You know his shit is gray. Ooh, Crushaw. Hey, Bruce. I hope he's as open with his past as he has been supporting a false reporter framing an innocent woman for crimes she is actually a victim of. Damn. I was pretty disappointed in his character in real life. He acted like he was a famous person while in Delphi. He was Sunny's co-host, then he basically ghosted her during Delphi for the Mean Girls Club. Ah, is that when he decided he was returning to Delphi to work on the documentary when he got arrested? Well, he somehow got this out of the system. Oh, he's blank. Isn't it, Sparky? He's blank. I don't know, dude, but he was returning to Delphi to work on the documentary and was arrested. Oh my God. Is that when he went dark? Schedule 1, marijuana, heroin, LSD, ecstasy, magic mushrooms. Schedule 2, cocaine, meth, oxycodone, Adderall, Ritalin, and Vicodin. Damn, Snazzy. So he went with Lauren's Club, I'm assuming. Yes, he worked on a documentary and he is listed as the producer. Bruh. Hey, Rollins. Oh, my God. Okay. So we have that. We have the cosmetology thing. Hold on. We have this Tippecanoe. This is what bothered me the most. March of 2025, this one. The Schedule 1 or 2 controlled substance. And you're there working on a documentary with the families. Let's look up, what was the documentary called? Let's look it up. Let's look it up. Aspen, yes, he was in Trisha's thing. That's where that screenshot came from, I think. Where he said he'll be the backup. Delphi documentary. Capturing the killer. Oh my God, look at this. What a load of crock of shit. What a load of shit. I said a load of crock of shit. Aspen Connor worked as assistant producer and contributed to the true crime docuseries Capturing Their Killer, The Girls on the High Bridge, which is available to stream on Hulu. The 3-part documentary explores the tragic 2017 murders of Abby and Libby in Delphi, diving into the investigation and the community's response. Connor also frequently comments on the case through her. They put her through her own YouTube channel and the Murder Sheet podcast. So he's been on the Murder Sheet podcast. They said her. Paul says that documentary was trash. Why am I not surprised? All right, my ass is turning off the camera for a minute. Hold on. Okay. So is there like a trailer for this? Oh, hold on. Here's a trailer. ABC.
It's a small town.
It's just a good, wholesome area to be in. At least it used to be.
Abby and Libby had gone on a walk, but we went to pick them up. They weren't there.
When the bodies were found, it felt different than any crime scene I've ever seen.
There were hallmarks that suggested some ritualistic activity.
Was this a satanic type killing?
A symbol on the tree done in the victim's blood.
The person that did this to these girls is pure evil.
This case.
Wait, who's this lady?
This case.
Who is that lady?
Evil.
Who is she? Anybody know who she is?
This case became such a
stay humble
story.
She captured the image of her own murderer.
What if somebody I know did this?
Had it not been for the voice, Richard Allen might never have been caught.
Here's the rest of the story. Here's what they didn't tell you.
My name is Kathy Allen, and I am the spouse of Richard Allen.
Okay. God, Kathy.
Yeah.
His wife was in this one? What
Creep Town, dude.
Thank you so much, Rollins. Coming in hot with some gems. His wife was in this one?
I just remember my husband, Ricky, was like, well, I was out on the trail. First time I saw the picture, it really could have been anybody.
When I heard Rick Allen was arrested, I was shocked.
You're not going to find anything that ties me to those murders, so I'm not really that concerned.
Is Aspen like in this, or why is he listed as a producer?
That Libby was able to get the video was very amazing.
It made me sick to my stomach to actually be looking at a picture of him.
I'm grateful that we got justice when we did.
Richard Allen is guilty and
I don't understand
always will be.
how Aspen fits
We were all
into this.
super close friends. They were robbed, and we were all robbed.
It's never going to be the same.
People took sides.
This guy's innocent. There were dozens of viable suspects.
I want true justice for Abby and Libby, but it should not be at the expense of an innocent person.
We know this bridge guy took the girls, and they proved Richard Allen was bridge guy.
Well, it says that's the one capturing their killer. The girls on the high bridge. Aspen Connor worked as assistant producer and contributed to the true crime docuseries. What the hell? Here's his well, here's the Hulu thing. And he's not listed on there. But he is right here, look. Aspen Connor, assistant producer. The cast. Abigail Will. What? Okay, hold on. See, I don't see his name in here. Oh, here he is, right here. Aspen Connor, assistant producer. Yep. No picture. He doesn't have an IMDb page, but he's listed as assistant producer. Dude went to Indiana to be an assistant producer for a documentary about two young girls who were murdered, and gets pulled over and arrested. Well, I don't know if he was pulled over or not, but arrested for fucking controlled substances. Ugh. Gross. What's up, Andy? Yes, tomorrow night at 7:30, I'm going to have the Gonsalveses come on my show. You're not going to want to miss it. Okay, so we have, like I said, this is June 09. These are just a couple that I have. I'm sure there's more. But driving under the influence of alcohol, and then we had the 2025, which is the one that is the most recent, from when he traveled to Delphi to record this thing. Right? I know, PJ, it's going to be great. I can't wait to talk with them. Tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. So here's another post of his after he got back from CrimeCon Vegas. Oh, great. Thanks, CrimeCon. 1 week in Las Vegas, and now my algorithm thinks I'm not only a sad autistic lesbian, but that I now also have a gambling addiction. Not quite sure I understand that, weirdo. Oh, wait, hold on. Gateshead is saying Aspen goes by that name, and the real Aspen Connor is a woman? What, Gatehead? Hold on. Is there a real Aspen Connor OR? Producer? Oh, wait, what? It says here Aspen Connor is a television and documentary producer best known for her work in the true crime genre. She served as an assistant producer for the true crime docuseries Capturing Their Killer, The Girls on the High Bridge. No, that's him. They're just calling him a her because look, Apple Podcast with Tiff Klein, that's Adam. LinkedIn, is this him? This is his LinkedIn. Hold on. What does it say? Self what? I can't read it. So weird. Here's his Instagram. Oh, you guys can't see this shit. Damn. Sorry. Hang on. I wasn't sharing. Okay, here is his Insta. I guess I can't watch his shit because I'm not. Oh, Lord have mercy on my soul. Oh my God. Okay, this is a little creepy. What in the hell? He looks like an alien over here. What is this? I'm a little scared right now. I am a little scared right now. I'm not going to lie. Yes, he was working on the Hulu documentary with Shakespeare. He did the interviews with the family of Libby and Abby because they wouldn't fuck with Hannah. I don't know who Hannah is. I'm missing a piece of the puzzle. Here's his LinkedIn. I can't read it though, and I'm not logging in. But he's basically got nothing on it. He had 2 different types of Adderall in his prescription bottle. That's what it was. Whenever, oh wow, you guys know about this. Whenever he was arrested for parking sideways in a parking lot, passed out with his car running? Are you serious? He is so gross. It posted on Facebook talking crap about people at CrimeCon. Hannah Shakespeare's missing documentary was shown on Fig Solves YouTube. Jesus Christ. Who are these people? So I found this. We're going to watch just a little bit of this. I don't know how much we'll be able to handle. My God, man. I don't know how these people get where they are, but it's a little scary. Let's see. Did we go through all these? 152 pounds. Oh, here he is back in the day. Main attraction, Hair Studio Boutique Limited, welcomes Adam Spenner, specializing in all chemical services.
I called Gigi.
Formerly of Regis Salon and manager of O'Fallon Great Clips. Stop in and see Adam anytime. And that's in Illinois. Dude's been all over the place. Yes, the light thing is fucking weird, dude. Okay, and then we've got where he's saying he's gonna be the bodyguard. Oh, Gateshead, I'm picking up what you're laying down. We got him with Grayson, the mugshot. Oh, here we go. This is a post he made when he got back from CrimeCon. He says this song is the only appropriate response to finding out there are haters amongst your environment who are ugly, spirited, terribly unhappy, middle-aged, damaged, unintelligent, miserable people who must live the most pathetic, empty lives imaginable. Hold on. Let me adjust this so you can see his face as I read this. Who must live the most pathetic, empty lives imaginable. It's honestly sad how unhappy you have to be, or how bad off things have to be in your personal life for you to spend the amount of money and time to devote to doing nothing but validating and encouraging each other while trying to convince others you're not just a lonely, sad person. So you find a minuscule, loud community consisting entirely of maybe 5 to 10 people in the entire world that are just as disgusting as you are. And you finally feel like you have some purpose and kinship. Go ahead. Have it. Validation and community are important, even when no one else wants to be a part of your nasty world. I pray for people whose lives are vile. Your actions and motives are evident and always have been. You haven't accomplished a single thing other than to expose how weak and pungent you are. Hashtag karma. Hashtag karma is my boyfriend. Hashtag I keep my side of the street clean. Hashtag the smallest man who ever lived. Hashtag look what you made me do. Hey, Colette, nothing deludes a relationship stronger than basing it all on your shared misery and disdain, jealousy, infantile inferiority complexes, and hatred. Inferiority. Blech. Never once have you been successful. So we'll see who's still standing at the end of the day. I choose to focus on spreading awareness for things and helping people bring positivity to others. Not to mention remaining loyal to people that I love and care about. But maybe that's just me. XO. XO. Dude, your personal life is a whole fucking hot mess. Wait, he's friends with someone who went looking for Sebastian, the one who had his serpentine belt? CJ? Dude, your side of the street is dirty as fuck. Your side of the street is dirty as fuck. This guy's got tremendous nerve. Tremendous. How clean is your side of the road, Adam? How clean is your side of the road, Adam? I'll be your bodyguard against Christina. Ugh. Disgusting. Disgusting, dude. All right, let's see how much we can actually get through of any of his shit, okay? I'm just popping in right 24 minutes in because it's all horse shit. But let's see what he's rambling about while he's sitting in this light up swing somewhere. This is from 7 months ago. Delphi, 1 year later, a look back. Exclusive insight and footage. Is Richard Allen guilty? I don't know, but you are. For having metabolites of controlled substances in your system.
Evil piece of shit that killed them.
Wait, what?
It did create, and it holds the most valuable and important piece of evidence that eventually helped lead to the capture.
He's reading something. Reading.
Of that evil piece of shit that killed them. We will never most likely know exactly what transpired or what made Richard Allen take the lives of those girls, even now a year later. I question it all the time. I question the intent behind the motive and what made him make that horrendous decision that day.
Psychopathy?
We'll never, ever likely know.
Oh, it's so hard.
Why? I guess it doesn't matter as much at the end of the day. He did what he did, and the results will always be what the results were.
What?
Libby and Abby will forever be 13 and 14 years old. They never got to go to high school. They never got to go to prom. They never got to graduate. They never got to go to college. They never got to have a career. They never got to get married.
Do you guys think he's like high or something?
And they will never have.
I think Jolene played this when we got back from CrimeCon.
The experience of what it's like to be an adult. They will never have had children. And this is all because one, small
44.
little cowardly evil.
He's 44 years old. And in my opinion, a very troubled man.
Tiny man chose to rob them of all of it. Even one more single momentary second of their lives. The few videos that I did during the trial, I made the comment that I wasn't sure if I believed in justice. And I'll be honest, at the time, my injustice represented the beginning and the ending of something. A right and a wrong, if you will. And no, I don't believe that a conviction rights any wrong. But what I do now understand, and I believe in, and I define justice by now.
He has teeth in there.
Is what I've seen firsthand because of this case. The uncertainty and the unanswered questions of what happened to your loved one or what happened to you, the question mark that's followed by silence. By nothing but emptiness. However, the arrest and the ultimate conviction of the person responsible can help fill in those pages.
So weird.
And although it does not...
I looked into him after the BS with Nicola Bully. He covered Nicola Bully. Yeah, he's 44 and still getting popped for DUI and controlled substances. He got problems. He needs to stay away from victims' families. And Pines is right. What Pines just said is so spot on. These men that need to involve themselves to heal some unresolved trauma is the freakiest thing I've noticed on YouTube. Kids' cases, stop it.
Bring closure. It does provide some answers to those questions. The answer is critical in any attempt to begin to even take the next step. Or to be able to close a chapter so that you can even begin to see what that next chapter or that next page looks like. That next step can never take place while you're still dangling in the void of eternity. Like I said, nothing brings those girls back. Nothing will ever take away the 24 hours of pain that their loved ones go through every single day. But at least it will allow that they close one chapter of their grief and they look forward to the next chapter of that process and they see what it looks like.
And the problem with this guy, Andy, is that he's now gotten a title of assistant producer on a documentary on this crime and interviewed the family while he's all tweaking on whatever he's tweaking on. Not fucking a good look.
And with any hope, they're able to take that first step towards healing.
That's what you need to fucking do, dude. You need to take the first step towards healing, please. Ballet Flats.
And moving into a space where they can figure out what their new normal is and what their new life looks like. I've now witnessed what that looks like for some of these family members, and don't get me wrong, grief is not linear. I promise you there's no guarantee you'll be fine one day, and the next day you won't be able to get out of bed. You won't be able to conjure up that smile. But for the most part, I believe it allows people to access a part of themselves that they haven't been able to until that justice occurs.
Okay, we're going to skip forward.
That I've refrained from
I want to kind of get him
doing
off.
much content or...
Okay, he's off script. This is what I want to hear. I want to hear him when he's not reading. Oh my God, dude, you are a creep. Oh, he's one of the first people that... Oh my God. Oh my God. I had a feeling. Paulie says he was one of the first people who got the crime scene photos and further shared them. Oh my God.
What?
He got the pictures of those nude girls dead and shared them. He gave them to Lauren. Oh, that's so gross. And then he gets this title of associate or assistant producer. Oh my God.
Those families to have some answers. And what I wanted was for the right person to be convicted for the murders of Libby and Abby.
Can you say down the hill, please, sir? For real, like, what the hell?
I know that over the years, this has become a very divided and turbulent community, especially online. The impact those two little girls and what happened to them, and subsequently the respect,
The families may not know. Hey,
the
Melissa.
empathy, and the admiration I have grown to have for both the families of Libby and Abby, but also the community of Delphi.
You came there and got arrested. Don't talk about the community of Delphi. You literally came there and got arrested. Ugh.
It's something I didn't expect. And it's probably one of the reasons that I've refrained from doing much content or stating much in regards to the Delphi case in the past several months. I went to that courtroom not only to support the families, but because I wanted to see
I went to the courtroom to support the families. What?
every piece of evidence. I wanted to see every piece of witness testimony, and I wanted to make up my own mind. And I can say over the course of the nearly 3-week trial that I did come to a conclusion. Let me state for the record, I have never wanted anything more than, if it exists at all, there to be some kind of justice to come for Libby and Abby. Because what happened to them is unthinkable. It's unimaginable.
Oh, did you? It was imaginable when you probably looked at the crime scene photos, you freak.
It's despicable and it's evil.
Ugh. You had to read that?
That being said, I've never...
You had to read that? You had to read that it was despicable and disgusting? You're welcome. Stay humble. Makes me sick.
stated an opinion on Richard Allen's guilt or innocence prior to the trial. One way or another, in a way, it didn't matter to me who was responsible for this despicable act. What mattered to me was that those families got the answers, like I just said.
What? Shut
that someone
up.
be brought in front of a judge and a jury.
Someone. You don't care who it is, just someone. Maybe it should have been you.
And to stand trial for the actions that they caused, and that it be the person that was responsible.
This is November 12th, 2025. He pre-recorded this. This was a premiere.
Not a patsy, not someone falsely accused, but the person that was on that bridge that made those girls go down the hill and that subsequently took their lives. This was a despicable act of cruelty.
You have to read this?
Brought on
the fuck?
By someone that was capable of ruining with only their own selfish reasons so much pain and devastation.
Dude, look at his eyes. Look at his freaking eyes. Holy shit. Look at his eyes. Yeah, he's 44. He's 44 years old. Yes, this is the guy right here that followed Christina. Him, right here.
For months, I've been publicly accused of stalking.
ASPEN, CONNER, out of the way. I want away from that man. Get me away
And he was filming her. Watch.
from that man.
What
He followed behind her.
Out of the way.
And then he cried after this. Cried after this.
Only their own selfish reasons so much pain and devastation to so many innumerable people. I, over the course of the trial, like many,
I don't even know where he is. Does anybody know where he is?
including a jury of 12 of his peers, personally witnessed the defendant. I watched the witness testimony.
Yes, that was at CrimeCon this year. Crying uncontrollably.
I saw the mountainous amounts, volumes of evidence, binders, if you will, of evidence.
Can you imagine having this creep follow you around CrimeCon for Lauren Matthias?
And it was at the discretion of that jury. And in my opinion, doesn't hold much weight. In my opinion, doesn't matter much. But what matters is what the jury thought.
Dude, he's like out of it, dude. This is weird.
I did see firsthand the totality of that evidence that was presented by the prosecution and by the defense.
He takes himself way too seriously. I agree.
And I came to the conclusion throughout the trial, and I've said it publicly now, that this...
Dude, what is up with his eyes? He was in a pic with Lauren, Grayson, Trisha, and another woman at CrimeCon. I think I saw that. Oh my God, Janice.
He's like this little pussy.
Second I saw them play the video of the first interrogation with Richard Allen and Mullins, and they get my gut.
Ooh, your gut. It's a Carhartt hat.
My hair on the back of my neck stood up. I knew without a doubt in my mind that what I was watching and that who I was witnessing was Bridge Guy.
Oh, Lord have mercy. He still lives there, John Smith? Oh. Oh my gosh. Okay. There's more, Andy. Andy, pick up where I left off, girl. That's what we got to do. I think it has sparkles on it, though.
And that, even before all of the other evidence, had an impact on me. But then, even within his own account, over 60 times his own account. Richard Allen is guilty of murdering.
And look, I understand there's still many out there that question the out.
What the hell? There's a lot more? This idiot isn't even the worst of it? I know, I've had to look away, horsewoman. I'm sorry.
Of that trial. And then even go as far as to believe that Richard Allen is innocent of the crime. No one should tell you. You have to believe one thing, or that you're wrong for feeling the way you do. We're all entitled to our own beliefs. And I think even the family members of Libby and Abby would agree that it's okay if you don't think the same as someone else.
Can we get him to say down the hill, maybe?
But what I do wish, and what I would love nothing more than is if the people that do feel differently could at least exist in a way and in a world that they don't harm or try to hurt Libby and Abby.
What is he talking about? Live in a world where they don't harm or try to hurt Libby and Abby? Libby and Abby have already been hurt. Weirdo.
Memories or their families. Look, I was a producer.
Oh my God. Here we go. Here we go.
Look, I was a producer for a huge hit docuseries that aired on Hulu by ABC News.
Thank you, Floppy.
One that, by many people's opinions, expressed favoritism towards Richard Allen. It cost me friends. It cost me trust by people that I respect. And while I won't go into how far from the intentions that we had in that project and how wrong the opinions of those people would be, I will say, to ignore the fact that there are people out there that believe very differently in this case.
Why is he in West Virginia? Dude, Sherry, right? Now you know why Christina said, Aspen Connor, get that man away from me. Now you know why this happened.
For months, I've been publicly accused of stalking.
Aspen Connor, out of the way. I want away from that man. Get me away from that man.
What I didn't realize until reviewing my Insta360 footage later was what you're seeing here. He started way behind us. Then he sped up. Then he started...
See him right here?
Gaining ground. That's what never made sense to me. I've never wanted to be around these people. I've never wanted them in my space. I've never wanted a conversation with them. All I've ever wanted is for these people to leave me alone. I've wanted distance. This video shows exactly...
See what he's doing? See how he's holding his phone out? He's fucking recording her. He's fucking recording her.
Who was closing it?
And he got busted. And then he cried like a little baby in front of Christina, acting like he didn't know why he was being said, get away from me.
Boo-hoo.
See him?
Oh, Aspen Connor, out of the way. Thank you.
He's like, oh, what? What happened?
Just, I want away from that man. Get me away from that man.
Who can blame her, right?
And in my opinion, it's just not good journalism to not at least acknowledge and represent that. What
I
matters
know. Me too, Molly.
Is that Richard Allen, and this is not in contest, this is not up for debate, was convicted. That a jury of 12 individuals unanimously decided that he was factually guilty of the murders. And again, it's beyond dispute. Yes, there is an appeal. Will it go anywhere? We will have to wait and see. In my opinion, it will not. And not to speak for
I don't know
the
why his mouth isn't matching the words either.
family members of Libby.
You saw him standing with Lauren and John. Oh, yes. Me too. I've got that on video, actually. Oh, speaking of videos. Okay, let's take a palate cleanser. This is too much. This is too much. Okay, we've got a palate cleanser, a short. Are you guys ready for this? This is a quick palate cleanser. Prepare yourselves. Here we go. That's him at CrimeCon this year. He OMG. Can we play it one more time? Can we play it once more? Look at his freaking legs. Holy shit. Okay, I've got more palate cleansers, don't worry. Let's skip forward. Let's skip forward. Hold on.
Accused. Say a prayer for all of those that have been affected by this tragic occurrence. Say a prayer for Kyle Fortson. Say a prayer for the convicted and his family if you want.
Who's Kyle Fortson?
Just take a minute. Send love. Send positivity out into the world. It's free. It costs nothing. I will leave you with some videos from that day. 1 year ago today, on Veterans Day, when we got a conviction, after all of those years in the murder of Libby and Abby, murders of Libby and Abby.
Ugh, why does he say it twice?
Libby, when we got a conviction, after all of those years in the murder of Libby and Abby, murders of Libby and Abby.
Ugh.
I'm going to show a couple of videos from when the verdict was announced, when I got to hug the family.
When I got to hug the family? Dude, stop.
So that small little press briefing they gave just to announce that nothing would happen until the 20th of December. And then several pictures from that day that I've never shared. And some since that.
Lindsay, not only was he there in Delphi, but when he went back to record his freaking documentary, he got arrested. He got arrested for a controlled substance.
I find meaningful. But regardless, whether you agree or you disagree with me, I thank you for watching. Hashtag Justice for Libby and Abby.
Oh my God.
This is ASPEN CONNER. I hope everyone has a great day. And stay safe out there.
Ugh. Stay safe out there. Oh my goodness.
What number are you in? I'm 4.
This is his footage now.
He's 4. Yeah. I'm 3. Yeah.
This line has been in place. How many days has this line been?
That's freaking Lauren. He's in line with Lauren.
Yeah.
This line has been in place. How many days has this line been in play now? Five.
Oh. Hey everyone.
Wasn't that Lauren's voice? Yeah.
It's ASPEN CONNER. I'm sitting outside of the Carroll County Courthouse.
Look at the captions picked up marijuana because Lauren slurs so much. Slurs so much they thought this shit marijuana. Lauren. She just woke up. She's still drunk.
God bless. What? America.
Oh. Hey everyone, it's ASPEN CONNER. I'm sitting outside of the Carroll County Courthouse, Delphi, Indiana, where after 3 full days of deliberations, the jury has reached a guilty verdict in the case of Richard Allen in the double homicide of Abigail Williams.
I literally cannot with this guy. What the hell? What the hell?
And Liberty German. They found him guilty on all 4 counts. Judge Gull has also issued that the gag order will remain in place until sentencing on December 20th. But there's a lot of emotions going around the courthouse this afternoon. And for most and biggest of all, I hope that this can bring some sort of end to a chapter for these families in this town. And even though it's not over, today was a good day.
Don't go in the grass. This is Truth Seeker over here going over the line. I'm number 9?
Yep, you're number 9. Tamika, Tim, Lindsay, Carrie and Joe, Nick Grayson, Bob.
Is he friends with Joe Schmo too?
Can't even keep the cops safe. Yes, sir. Why are you guys so far?
How does he have anything to do with
that? Okay, so that sounded like a bunch of like catty bullshit going on there.
Video of the reaction outside of the courthouse when the guilty verdicts were first announced.
Guilty on all.
Go with you, Delphi.
I want to listen. Can I get a shot of that, Barbara?
Hey. Okay, do a shot. Get out of the yard. Get out of the yard. Double murder. Kidnapping. Y'all were awesome. What I wanted.
This is his amazing footage.
I felt we got the felony murder. I thought maybe the hang-up was on.
Here he is right here. He's not even... What do you mean this is your footage, dude? You're right here.
The murder?
Oh, there's Murder Sheets guy who looks like he hasn't showered in a year. I'm a lawyer. I'm sloppy as fuck. Look how dirty his collar is. Ugh. I don't know how this guy can be so slovenly, man.
But I just sat out here and prayed this morning. People...
Ugh. God, these people.
So you're sitting here by yourself with a sign for Abby and Libby, and I thought, it only takes one voice. And through that one voice, we were able, I truly believe in the system. I think a lot of people owe the law enforcement.
Really, this is just going to be more of a scramble. There's nothing the other. Rachel. So obviously everybody has already got the news of the verdict. With that being said, Judge Gull has not lifted the gag order, so we're not going to be able to make any type of public statement at this point. We'll be looking forward to having something scheduled a month from now following sentencing. So with that, that's all that we're going to be able to say at this time. So thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Okay.
Caw-caw! Caw-caw! God, this guy. Hold on, what else? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Susan Hendricks. Oh, my God. Hold on. Lord have mercy. Grace, is that Grayson?
best thing to
Teddy says hello. Yeah, Bob did take her on the spot. Actually, she saved her on the spot in for me. So, yeah. Everybody saying hi to you.
Hey everybody, how you doing? What time does it start? I think 9 o'clock. You feeling cold here? Hey, Queen.
Who are these people?
Footage.
So,
Oh, there's him and Susan. Him and Susan Hendricks. Look. Look how important he is. Take a picture of me sitting with Susan.
Apparently, because they don't like me, I don't like free speech. I don't know what I did to them, but I ruffled their feathers. That's for sure. I don't know what apparently, because they don't like me, I don't like free speech. I don't know what I did to them, but I ruffled their feathers. That's for sure. We've got protesters out here who apparently love Richard Allen, hate Judge Gull. And apparently they think we don't like free speech.
Why do you think it's right for them to talk to move everybody? I didn't say that was right. I'm not protesting. I ain't holding a sign.
Here's why I think they moved the sign. Because of the jury piece that
I don't have a sign.
Just gonna stay away here.
I don't have a sign. I'm just standing down there. So I'm asking.
They told me to move it. If I'd have been down there, I'd have moved it.
That's what I think it's going.
I was filming, but I guess I'm being interrupted now by this, so.
Either we're not holding the sign, and then we're going to fight it that way.
When in Rome.
Going to influence the jury.
This guy is terrible.
Just like the judge, or just like the defendant.
That's kind of what I think.
One way or the other.
I just don't understand why.
Why are his lips all white and his hair yellow? There's something wrong here.
I know. I would.
Hey, Ski Utah. Oh my God. Okay, here he is. I don't know who these women are, but Susan Hendricks. Dude, who are these people? Oh, there's Susan again. Oh my goodness. This is disgusting. Right, he's a producer. He can't freaking edit a video for shit. His words didn't even match up with his damn mouth. My God. The fuck is this? Kermit the Frog? Turbo on the right, Kristen behind the crime door. I don't know who they are. Oh my God, the music's fucking horrible. Hold on, let me mute it. Ugh. Yeah, no, this guy's Creep Town, dude. Oh my goodness gracious. There she is. I made the big time. Janice says, I'm going to make a video like this with all my trial tourist photos. Did Aspen pass away? Fuck no, he didn't pass away. Megan? Yes, CrimeCon. Mm-hmm. It's the same pictures over and over now. Oh, there's his rings, Kresha. Sounds like a funeral. His hair looks like scrambled eggs in a breakfast buffet. Oh, boy. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Make it stop. It's just, oh, my God. Make it stop. Oh my God, the selfies though? Come on. Scrambled egg. Oh, Aspen, you're walking. It's fucking amazing. This is great producing. This is beyond strange. Hey, beautiful sunflower. I mean, what the hell is this? Dude. This is the worst put together video I've ever seen. Oh my God, wait a second. Good Lord above. What is wrong with these people? Dude, his eyes are like tweaked. It's all selfies. Oh my God. Oh my God. Is this after your arrest and you were filming? Loser. What a fucking loser. Yep. This is when he's filming. Look at his eyes, dude. Look at his eyes. Woo-wee. Great. Janice. This is what happened when he was there. Operating a vehicle with a Schedule 1 or 2 controlled substance or its metabolite in the blood. Imagine that. He thinks he's so important, too. Unreal. Chicken flavored ramen noodles on his head. Oh, my goodness. Dude. What the fuck? What the hell, dude? Whoa, this is trippy. This is trippy. Look, watch his face. What the hell's wrong with him? What are you doing? He's showing it again. Good grief, he does kind of look like James Holmes. He's high as fuck. He is high as fuck. Look at his eyes, y'all.
We're going to count the money.
Oh my God, there's more? Why is he doing this? Okay, that was weird. Thank you so much, Danish girl. The first hat I ever crocheted looked exactly like Aspen's hair. Dude, that was a little weird. I don't know what he's doing. He looks like he's just high. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's happening here? What's happening here? What in the hell am I looking at? Oh, stop it, Kresha. Good grief. Oh my God. Penny. I don't even know what that says. I'm not reading that. He has issues, dude. Same picture. Wait, what does that say? My favorite slice of bacon. For real? My favorite slice of bacon. Okay. Oh, okay. He's got a Miller High Life shirt on it. Dude, why are you taking pictures with kids in the background? What the fuck you doing? Why you got them kids in your picture, weirdo? Oh my God. Hey, ATS. Dude, why are you filming kids? Okay, because that's not creepy. That's not creepy at all, right? Nope.
Creep town, dude.
Thank you, Marcy. That was so perfect. That was so perfect. Thank you, Marcy. Dude, what is happening? I mean, what did he just... Oh, he's smoking. Weird. Weird. What I have no idea who these people are. Oh, there he is with, is it Libby's grandma? I can't remember if it's Abby or Libby's grandma. I apologize. Because that's not scary, right? He looks like Michael Jackson in freaking
We're going to
Thriller.
count the money.
Thank you so much, Colette. Cooters for skincare. Hashtag everyday. Hashtag showers. Thank you so much. Let's give him...
Fucking fuzzy slippers and lip gloss.
Whoa. Like, what is that? What is that? What am I looking at? Dude, this is I am scared right now. I don't mean to be rude, but how do people not pick up on strange vibes? Agreed, is she? That's what I say when I say, like, what is wrong with these people? You're at a bar. That's great. That's a great look. Oh, he's creeping me the fuck out, man. Ooh. Ooh. Did he buy you shots, Grayson? Oof. I can't with this music. Are we done yet? He's got to show himself again. Oh, yeah. He ends with the favorite piece of bacon. We're only barely sure he's human. Mm-mm-mm. We got a cooter chat.
8,675,309 Jenny, I got your number. 8,675,309.
Thank you so much, Red Rover, for your cooter chats. 8675309. Jenny, I got your number. Thank you, Red Rover. Red Rover. Send Jenny on over. Thank you. Ugh, is this over yet? Oh my god. That's how he ended it. Oof. So, Bossy, he took your spot. He, like, cut in front of you? Crusha. So many things I want to say, but I'm scared to. What are his credentials? He's a producer. He has none. He has no credentials. Self. I don't know who that is, but is that him? That doesn't even look like him. What is going on? Who's that? Why is his shirt all torn? What's wrong with him? Does anybody know who these people are?
We're going to
Jesus.
count the money.
Oh my God, L-I-Z. Coming in hot. Thank you, L-I-Z.
Coming in hot, just like the fajita.
What the fuck is going on right now? I have no idea, but thank you for your super chat. I had no idea he had this little, is that him with the ramen head? Oof. You kind of look like that younger Sketch, bruh. You kind of look like that younger Sketch a little bit. With the wormy ramen noodle hair. Oh, there he is. Big bad Adam. Adam Spinner. Adam Spinner. How do these how do these guys creep their way into trials? It's creepier than the crime they're covering. I don't know. Who is that woman? Who is she? He's trying to act like he's in with the locals. Yeah, he looks different in every photo, like, and he's at a bar a lot. He spent a lot of time at the bar. I think that's the bar that Richard Allen and his wife were at. Rick Snay's literary agent, how are you? During Verdict Watch, they had us form a line with our chairs and names and numbers. He was further back, and he tried to get the list changed because he has a YouTube channel. Oh, my gosh. Can we get the laughing? Can we laugh at him? Come on. Where is it? That's funny as shit. I can't find it. I can't find it, but I'm laughing at this ass. Oh, Maureen, not O'Connell. He's not something I'd want around. No. That's why this happened. Again. Right here.
For months, I've been publicly accused of stalking.
ASPEN, CONNER, out of the way. I want away from that man. Get
I want away from this man. And look at him. He's like, what? Who, me? I wasn't just recording you. I wasn't just recording you. What weirdo? Oh, thank God that one's over. Bert. Okay, do you guys want another palate cleanser before we watch another video? We're going to watch another video. Not all of it, though. So here's another video of Adam, a.k.a. Aspen. Let's see. Here we go, guys. Look at this blouse.
So you know,
dude, totally James Holmes in this one. Totally looks like James Holmes with the red making his hair look orange. Remember his hair was orange? I grew up 20 minutes from Afro Man and not too far from Delphi, very small town, America. Crush, oh, that was funny. Okay, this is only 30 seconds long, but look at this blouse. Like Sophia Petrillo called, she wants her fucking blouse back. Actually, Lauren called. She'd like her blouse back. Jeffrey Dahmer vibes. Oh. Okay, here we go.
So you know, I think a lot of you know that I was kind of going back and forth whether I could afford this.
Dude, is he drunk? Is he drunk? Okay, hold on.
So you know, I think a lot of you know that I was kind of going back and forth whether I could afford to go for the whole trial or not, and I you know I ultimately decided, you know, that even if it was a struggle, I was.
Dude, what is he looking at? Hold on, I gotta turn my camera on. Do you guys see him going like this? Hold on. Do you see him going like this? What the fuck is he looking at? Watch his head.
But even if it was a struggle, I was going to make it happen because, you know, I care about justice for for those families and for Crystal. So I want to be there, and
Oh, hell no, dude.
so I think a lot of you know that I was kind of going back and forth whether I could afford to go for the whole trial or not, and I ultimately decided that even if it was a struggle, I was going to make it happen because that's
And he's sitting at a Buc-ee's. That is an updated version of birth control glasses. If you know, you know. He's sitting at a Buc-ee's. And he can't even talk straight. Got a shock Hollorn.
so I think a lot of you know that I was kind of going back and forth whether I could afford to go for the whole trial or not, and I ultimately decided that even if it was a struggle, I was going to make it happen because that's I care about justice for those families and for Crystal.
This is off-putting. Very off-putting.
So I want to be there, and
that's just a clip. That's just a clip. Okay, so we've got a few things to go over in this one. I use the AI in this. Let me make this a little smaller so you guys can see over here. I asked AI a few questions because I definitely don't want to watch this whole video. This is called Kristen Behind the Crime Door. Never heard of her, but she had him on. And it says, An Evening with Aspen and Friends. This is June 13th, 2024. So I asked AI, and we're going to hear Kristen note that Aspen is a fact guy who, with high integrity, who avoids speculation and aligning himself with the family's needs for truth rather than gossip. Listen. This is how he's being introduced by his friend or whatever she is.
Perspective on Delphi is great, and he is a fact guy, which I am as well. I mean, I don't like to dabble in anything but facts, and so I really like that about him. And he's got integrity, and he is definitely a person who's pro-family and all of that. So he just a lot.
He's pro-family. Girl, bye. Get the fuck out of here with that.
If it looks like a duck and walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it is a duck.
Lines with me, and he's been on my show before. It's just been a long time ago. We both have been.
I just wonder about people that are in true crime who have absolutely no discernment. Like none. None. The next part is emotional solidarity. Having spent 9 days in Delphi, Aspen shares the profound emotional impact being at the crime scene and the peace he felt when Richard Allen was arrested, emphasizing with the weight lifted off the family's shoulders. Take a listen.
The third time I went out there, went to the crime.
Who is Frank Meister? Who are these people? Who is this guy? Can you say down the hill? Who are they?
I've seen.
Look at his eyeballs, dude. Oh, my God.
I felt peace because at that time is when they had arrested Richard Allen. It's like a.
Who's this guy? He felt peace? Who is he? Okay, girl.
Weight was lifted off my shoulder. It was more peace than it was the times I was out there before because I don't know how people are religiously, but I felt the girls there the first few times I was there at the crime scene.
You felt the girls? This is fucking creepy. Does anybody know who this guy is? Who felt the girls at the crime scene? You know who he is, Blue Moon? Is he a local? What is wrong with these fucking men, man?
People are religiously, but I felt the girls there the first few times I was there at the crime scene. But the third time I went out there, it was like peace because
Why do you keep going out there? Ew.
Because Richard Allen had been arrested and the girls were at peace. You know, I don't know how people feel about religion, but I feel that if they haven't got the person.
Hey, Penny, Dreadful Penny's here. We are going over who Aspen Connor, a.k.a. Adam, who was arrested in Delphi while he was doing a documentary there.
The victims haven't crossed over yet until they get him. And
he lives in Delphi, so he could potentially be a suspect. He could potentially be a suspect. He lives there. Richard Allen could be innocent. He's going out to the crime scene and feeling the girls. What the fuck?
When they got him, it felt like they had crossed over and said, yes, we're at peace.
Yes, this guy, Dreadful Penny, right here. This creep.
Publicly accused of stalking.
Aspen Connor, out of the way. I want away from that man. Get me away from that man.
Yeah, this is him.
Peace now. So.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that was definitely on my mind as far,
He's friends with the family. He was hanging out with Holman outside the courthouse, and he enjoys threatening people. Oh.
When I was out there, it was, when you stand at the, for anyone that has not been out there, now that the bridge has been.
Aspen, people want to know if your name on YouTube, if you had an alt called Great Clips. Called Great Clips.
And, has
Mimi,
been upgraded. I don't know, revamped, whatever you want to call
revamped.
it. Right.
Revamped.
So you walk, you're able to walk, a distance out on the bridge, and then there's a guard railing.
Yeah, the haircut place.
But
because he worked at Great Clips, and there was a Great Clips alt. Mm-hmm.
When you stand at that railing and you look, you can still see, for as far as you can see, especially this time of year with the tree coverage, the bridge and what it looked like in its original form. So, I mean, it wasn't lost on me that I'm sure it would have had an even larger impact having been there before.
Can you send me the link, Crusha?
Been revamped.
Yeah. I think it's hard to imagine, and I've talked to...
Okay, we're going to go back to this part. Respecting boundaries. Let's see what Aspen thinks about respecting boundaries.
You have a lot of information that you don't share, that so I know that about you.
Well, I don't want to be accused of being a gatekeeper.
No, you just have integrity.
What? You have integrity? He got the crime scene photos of the girls and shared them.
And you know that there's things that don't necessarily need to be out there. So,
yep.
I like I said, I respect that. I highly respect that. And I guess I'll just say, if Fig Solves respects you that highly, then I have to.
And this is where the problem begins. Whoever Fig Solves is another YouTuber. If Fig Solves, he believes in you, then I believe in you. Stop it. Stop it. Stop this blind following of these weird people.
I mean, it's that simple.
Yeah, I've learned some more information on the case.
What?
If he
spit it out.
If he speaks kind words of me, he's lying.
Oh, he speaks kind words. And I don't think he's lying.
This is terrible.
I mean, again, like I said, what's not to love about both of you? I mean, honestly, you're two super great guys, upstanding people. And
he does.
No, I haven't had the pleasure of meeting you yet, but that's on my bucket list. I have a few creators on my bucket list, and you're one of them. So I hope that our paths will cross at
Galen,
at one of these maybe
events.
memorial walks or something.
Sure
one of these events. I think so. But yeah,
I wouldn't want my paths to cross with either one of these creepos.
I mean, I met
Right?
you.
Same with both of you. I'd love to meet both of you.
I came across you by happenstance. One evening I clicked on It's a Crime and Shame, and there you were. And I was blown away by how funny you were. You made me laugh at a time when I needed to, because sometimes covering these cases can be so daunting, and you know what I mean, and really a downer kind of. And Deb was on there with you. And it's,
okay, we're going to skip forward to combating harassment. Both speakers strongly condemn the bottom feeders in online communities who harass or accuse families. Aspen emphasizes that after spending time with Becky, he has only ever experienced her kindness and strength.
At Delphi, at least. And they really have their back.
Yes.
They're very protective over the families. And I think that's, thank God someone is, because, the public at large has not necessarily been kind or
I know who Mitch Westerman is. I followed all that. And then there's a guy that committed suicide that had the pictures. It's all dirty.
Or tried or had the family's backs.
Exactly. I would have to agree, because I have spent many hours and time with Becky personally, on the phone and in person. You will never find the kindest woman ever. Sweetheart. She is a sweetheart. She couldn't hurt a fly. Mike's the same way.
Strong.
No one said anything bad about their families.
Yes.
Very strong.
Kelsey is very strong.
I told Becky, I said, I can see where the girls get their strength. They were raised by a very strong woman. And, she smiled, and I said, but it's the truth. You can kind of see where that comes from. But,
let me back in real quick. One thing about Becky, she's got experience in this due to the fact what happened years ago with her grandparents.
Huh?
So she's been through this. She knows what to expect. She knows the things that she needs to do to be a strong woman.
Yes.
Wait, what?
Yeah, she's, like I said, she has been through it. And
what happened with her?
I just hate it when I see continual chatter, whatever you want to call it, in the groups and where the discords and all the stuff I hear about.
So self-righteous.
30, some people he made
no, yes.
Some sort of confession to.
Right. And that's what's going to be interesting to hear.
I think he said something incriminating to
Holman.
Jerry Holman, and I believe in my heart that he said something that was a light bulb for Jerry. That was like, we got him. This is him. Something that only the guy would know.
I think it would be naive for the public to think that there is not still information that law enforcement investigators and both the prosecutor and defense attorneys are aware of that the public is not yet.
Oh, he just went off camera and now he's Frankenstein. Okay. Sparky, I'm right there with you, girl. I would never, ever speak to them, let alone about a crime.
Right.
The defense is never going to, put things out that are going to be damaging to their client. The prosecution.
Oh, now he's a fucking expert.
Has no advantage to putting that out because they have the information. So the information is going to be, the impact that information is going to have comes at court. It doesn't come in the court public opinion. So
exactly.
I'm not saying I know anything. I'm just saying I think that it would be naive for people to think that we know everything about that crime scene. Because I think that
absolutely agree.
There are so many smaller problematic channels. It's not even funny. I've never even heard of these people before. There are a lot of them.
With you,
are particularly things about that crime scene killer knew that the public does not yet.
Yeah, I think that there's stuff there that we don't know. And the reason I say that, Aspen, is because I go back to what Robert Ives said about the crime scene when he did his very first interview. And he said, it is a highly unusual crime scene. It's so unusual that when you first see it, you would want to photograph it. There's something.
What? When you see the crime scene, you're going to want to photograph it? That's what investigators do, weirdo.
Thing there that's not your typical whatever.
Oh my God.
Whatever that is, you know? And I don't think it's stuffed animals. And
Okay, Kristen, I think you need to close the crime door and keep it shut. I agree with Kels.
I don't think it's dogs, and I don't think it, you know what I mean? I'm serious. We know what we've heard all these years. I think it's something else. And I definitely do. I believe that there's a lot that we don't know yet. And
oh my God.
We will be surprised. Her about her grandchildren. I like talking to her about it. So many different things, but you know that. I mean, you've known Deb for a long time and did lives with her and all this, and now you got to hug her. So that's right, like cool.
Now you got to hug her. The fuck?
Cool.
Look at his eyeballs, dude.
You know.
But one thing I do
Like I said, I didn't get to meet everyone. But
Deb
I got
says
to meet,
you are brilliant. She said, haha, Aspen, you are brilliant. I'd have to agree with that.
I've spent so much time with Deb over the last couple of years, but seeing her in person, I thank God I had sunglasses.
That's who that woman was. Deb's true crime notebook. She says, Aspen, you are brilliant. You know these people, Salty? These people are creepy.
On because when I went to give her a hug, I really choked up and I almost started crying because it was just that the weight of
it was
knowing someone so
coming.
Well, and
yes. And then you finally get to put I was like that when I met Steve, and only because my first real true interaction with him was when I got out of the intensive care with my whole heart issue in 2022. And he reached out to me and said, Kristen, I don't want your channel to suffer from this. Let me do your live streams. I was like, who does that? You know? And he told me, he goes, well, I didn't know YouTube back then, but I just thought that's what you do. I said, not in this community. I don't see that happening in this community. And I'm like, he's just a Southern gentleman, you know? But I mean, he did that for me out of the kindness and goodness of his heart. And I felt that same way. I was like, this guy's got so much compassion and he's the genuine deal. I feel that way about you too. Both of you. You guys are both
your fucking discernment is off, lady.
Genuine guys. I've met Frank. I haven't met you, Aspen, but I already know. I've interacted with you enough. I already know.
The times that me and Kristen,
I can't wait.
The times that me and Kristen got to hang out for a little while with the two walks, both times me and her were the last ones from the bridge to get back to the parking lot. And we had a great conversations, and I'm glad we did.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, I don't know, you just click with people and you just, I don't know, you just know the right. I've always felt like I can tell people or read people. I've been wrong about people in this.
She can read people. Right, Dreadful Penny.
Community. I've been wrong. And it's like, I look back at Sleuth and I look back at Frank, and my first interactions with them were not positive. I had some really bad interactions with both of them.
Yep.
And we really bad interactions with both of them.
What is wrong with these people, dude?
Yeah.
And
what? Are they still hanging out together?
And we were able to work through it, and I was really able to figure out that they were really genuine guys. And
Discord will do that to you.
Oh my God. I always find out how genuine people are in Discord.
That's why I stay away from it. I just stay the heck away from Discords, because it's all high school, and I am way, way past that.
Well, you know what? I usually stay in a little bubble.
What?
Me, her, and True Crime Maria kind of hated each other back then.
Oh yeah, for sure.
God,
You know, but as time went on, we knew that we were adults and we needed to get past this, and that's what just happened like that. You know, time
I know his eyes are bugging out.
did everything.
Yep.
Yeah. So,
And-
but there's one thing I do want to say before we go. Justice is coming for Abby and Libby, guys. We just ask that everybody be patient. Okay. And in the meantime, everybody right now is focused on Flora. Since Delphi has slowed down tremendously, if you guys can,
I would ask everybody to start covering Flora. We need to put some pressure on that investigative team to let them know that we're not going to let up on them, and we are going to start talking about them. And I'm going to start seeing if I can get some of my contacts in the national news media to start looking into this case, because it's
she has contacts in the national news media.
something that I've wanted for a long time.
I wanted to say quickly, speaking of national, your interview with Susan Hendricks a week or so ago.
Yeah.
Great job. It was one of the best live streams I watched in a long time, because you're both so honest and you're both so compassionate.
This is comical. What?
And full of integrity that it really came through in your conversation with her, and so
Thank
kudos.
you.
Yeah,
Thank
Susan's
you. I just love her. I've been a fan of hers for so long, and I feel like she is really, she just really stepped up with the whole Delphi story, how she put herself out there, and got to know the families, and really got to know them, and not on a superficial level. She has a very deep bond with them, and I think that because of that, and she'd probably be the first one to tell you that, that's hard to do. You can't do that with every story, because again, that would take a toll on you. But there was just something about this story that absolutely captured her, and she's amazing. She's an amazing lady. She is very professional and very. I just love her. She chats with me now. I mean, I sit and text with her. I'm like, I'm sitting here texting with Susan Hendricks. How's this possible?
Oh my God.
Smoke him if you got him.
How is this possible? I'm texting with Susan Hendricks.
I've watched her for years. I love her.
Well, now you've got Cheryl McCullum coming next week.
Yes, I got Cheryl, and
yes.
God bless. What? America. Cheryl McCullum coming next week. Look at her. She's like, ah! Ah! Cheryl McCullum. God bless. What? America.
Well, now you've got Cheryl McCullum coming next week.
Yes, I got Cheryl, and
yes,
that was what was so funny
what
about
was that?
McCullum coming next week.
Yes, I got Cheryl, and
yes,
that was
what? Why'd she go? Hold on, watch her jaw. Watch.
And you've got Cheryl McCullum coming next week.
Yes, I got Cheryl, and
yes,
that was what was so.
What the fuck was that? God bless. What? America.
Cheryl McCullum coming next week.
Yes, I got Cheryl, and
yes,
that was what was so funny about that, Aspen, is that I thought, you know what? Susan did my show. I'm just going to put it out there. So I just, she's a friend of mine on Twitter. So I just, I went to Twitter and I just messaged her and I said, hey, I'd like to invite you onto my show, thinking she's probably like, who are you?
Right.
She comes back almost immediately and says, I'd be honored. America. I was like, I text Susan. I said, Cheryl's going to be on my show. And she goes, of course she is. She knows who you are. How does she know who I am? I'm nobody. I'm Kristen. I've got like 8,000 subscribers.
what goes around comes around. When you put positive things out into the world, and you're a voice for the right reasons.
Why are people such idiots?
It comes through. It shines through. People see it, and people are going to be attracted to that.
It's just like me and Kristen were talking about an individual earlier today that reached out to me, and I was like, What? Well, hold on here. Am I seeing shit?
You guys, I'm talking about Cheryl McCollum. She's my guest on Tuesday night, and she's a CSI that works for the Atlanta Police Department, but she is also the founder and the director of the Cold Case Investigative Research Institute. And she has, she's worked so many cases. You guys would not even believe some of the notable cases that she's worked on. She gets asked all the time to collaborate on famous cases.
Roberta.
So yeah, she is. She's on Nancy Grace a lot. You will find her there. She also was a writer for Crime Online, forensic and crime scene expert for Crime Stories. What else? She also co-authored a textbook called Cold Case Pathways to Justice, which if you guys like...
Why is she like straining so hard to talk? The people in his chat are criming shame, are also in BJ's chat. Sharon Parker.
We're going to account.
She is or was a mod for BJ Aspen. I don't know who BJ Aspen and Sunny. I don't know who those people are. I mean, I know who Aspen is. Jack. She got the Jack. Thank you so much, Marcy, for your super chat. Jack. We need a James.
I didn't come to fucking dance, okay? I came to party.
To read about true crime and how it actually works, how the pathways to justice comes from a crime scene perspective. I highly recommend her book.
Dad, will you take you over to the dances?
So, but yeah,
Well,
she'll be my guest on Tuesday night, you guys.
I'm going to take off and say goodnight to everyone because I know you're going to wrap it up.
Oh, my God.
But, again, thank you for inviting me. Thank you, Frank Meister, for hanging out. It was good to talk
Hey,
to
it's
both
good
of
to
you.
see you, buddy. It's been a while.
I'm so happy to have you and see you. Please don't
Dude.
be a stranger in my world because I
I'm
know you're busy.
Away.
Okay.
Hey, I'm an email away. Anytime.
Okay.
Good night, Aspen.
He's so important. He's so important. J. Walter Nash is available. Thank God, that piece of shit. I would love for him to defend me.
Dad, will you take you over to the dances? Dad, over to the dances.
I want to know where he came from. He doesn't look well. I'm joined by Aspen, Connor, and friends. She doesn't even link their channels. Wait, her friends. Oh, wait. At
Creektown, dude.
All right, let's see if she did the live with Cheryl. Let's see. Oh, good God, her picture. She hasn't been live in 10 months. Oh my God, her thumbnails. Woo. Busy. I can't even. This is the trial, so it must have been before that. An evening with Fig. Oh, Sleuth Intuition. Stop. He is so problematic. Sleuth Intuition is her friend. Who's that guy? The captain from True Crime Garage went on her show. God, this is a mess. She's got too much. I'll have to look and see if she did it. I mean, literally, this is horrible to even look at. You can't differentiate any of her. I know. Nothing says I'm about the victims than fake blood on a thumbnail. Good point. Flora 4 with a bunch of fire. Bunch of kids died in a fire. There was Aspen on another thumbnail. I didn't see it. Crime and Wine. I mean, literally, I can't make ends of these fucking thumbnails. It gives me anxiety. Oh, Susan Hendricks. Look at this. This ought to be cringe AF.
Hi, guys. How are you? It's good to see everyone tonight. I'm so excited about this live. You guys know I've had Susan Hendricks on before, but I'm a huge fan, and she's just an amazing person, an amazing human being. And I think
what's going on with the bun there? What's happening here?
I so value her insight about the Delphi case for so many different reasons. But so I'm really anxious to talk with her. And my good friend, Frank Meister, is here with us. So we're going to discuss last week and what Susan observed and saw and felt while she was covering the Frank Meister on with us.
Oh,
I do want to preface to everyone, you all know, for those of you that are new here, I have amazing mods, and we won't put up with trolls, and we won't put up myself tonight. Meister.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good.
He put on a collared shirt for Susan Hendricks. Look out. Look out.
Ready to welcome Susan?
Oh yeah, wonderful.
I don't know why she's got her camera mounted way up high.
Lady.
Oh, isn't she amazing?
Yes.
Hi.
Oh, and Susan. Oh, they love me.
Hi.
I wish I got this treatment at home. I mean, you guys are so nice.
We are your biggest fans, you know.
I just want to come on every night. And now, I mean, I was huge fans of both of you. I stumbled across both of you. You were doing a live.
You are such a liar, Susan Hendricks.
And to be able to meet Frank in person, I feel like I already knew him, but
yeah, that's the way it was when you walked up to Sidewalk and you said, "Hey, Frank," and I was like, "Damn."
What's going on? And and what I will say is the fact that there's no press passes almost made it better for me to get to really.
I think he needs some rest.
Really meet people and know everyone, because you have to line up early, as Frank knows. And Frank has been to
cease and desist letters
many more hearings than I have. This was my first time there, being at one of the hearings, and I'm so grateful that I was able to go, because it was such a different perspective than I had before, and even meeting so many nice people on the other side of it, and Frank being one of them, it just made it. And
I'm a big fan.
Frank,
she's
you
such
have
a liar.
A rapport with law enforcement. I mean, everybody likes you. Tara was telling me she's a huge fan of both of you guys, that there's certain things that she watches. And I said, oh my gosh, how about that live that I was on that you were on? And she said, I know. And they thought you were fake and I was fake. And it was so.
I still think
Beautiful Sunflower, you are going to hell for that. You are going straight to hell. Do not pass go. Straight to hell. She thought that was me up there.
That's right.
That was so funny because
that.
I was like, I just don't think that's her. How would she even know anything about me? How would she? I'm just this little tiny
And that's
person.
when I messaged her and I was like, "Is this actually you in the chat?"
And I'm
She
like,
said, "Yep."
So I reached out to Fig and I'm like, because good old Fig, I trust him with everything. And I'm like, Fig, you've got to find out if this is really Susan. He goes,
Fig Newton? Who's Fig?
I'll go to Tom Webster. So he goes to Tom.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Tom, all these people have their little network, huh?
Says, is this her email address, Tom? And he goes, yep, that's her.
And then it's funny to me because I was dipping in and I was still learning about like how this works. Can anyone see me? But when Tara dipped in, it just made it funny because then I got a text, I think from Tara.
What does Fig solve? What does Fig Newton solve? Yeah, I don't think it looks like me either, but I guess on a phone it's small.
Or Becky, like, were you on Kristen's show? Because they really appreciate this. And I know you guys think you're a small channel. You're not. When you tell the truth and people are drawn to you. So I really saw that and heard it from the families. Like, and Tara says, look, I don't.
She's gone. Oh my God. This is a Hendrix. We need a God Bless America for that because she's about to explode.
God bless
what?
America.
Dip into many things, but I do because it's the facts with you guys. So
that really touches my heart because
Yes.
that's why I do this.
Why
This
isn't
is
he on anymore?
exactly
Why does someone go from being as great as Fig to not being on anymore? What happened?
Started this channel,
Mhm.
and I wanted to give them a voice. I wanted them to be respected and to have to tell the story in a way that was not sensationalizing what happened to Abby and Libby, and in no way benefiting me really, because that to me is just not really.
You don't
the
even
thing
have to
be
preface
doing,
that. People
you
know that. And for anyone out there who's thinking about starting a YouTube channel, my advice would be just be patient. Tell the truth and speak your truth and talk about crimes that you're interested in, or maybe you think you can help others. But I think it's when people want to rush to get all these likes or followers that I don't know, that the line can be crossed, if you will.
Yeah, no, exactly. I do.
Yeah.
I certainly feel like it. We have got a room full, guys. Right now, there's 134 people that I can see watching us. And
By the way, Kristen, sorry to interrupt. Now I know some of the names that you always say hello to, because
there you
Jinx I
go.
met, who was amazing.
Isn't Jinx wonderful?
Yes, and Angie Hopkins, not only amazing. So I'm in Delphi, and this hearing, Frank, as you know, it goes on and on and on and on, and you feel like you've been at war with these people. So you're there, and at times I didn't have a ride back because it would be tough to get a lift. At one point, I couldn't get one in Delphi. At any time that I want, everyone was just so nice. I can't even stress it enough. And Sarah, who runs the Facebook page, just
Frank,
everyone was.
What was that, Frank?
I can't even stress it enough.
Frank, what are you doing back there?
And Sarah, who runs the Facebook, everyone was just so nice. I can't even stress it enough. And Sarah, who runs the Facebook page, just everyone was above and beyond, and Aspen as well.
Yeah.
That's so awesome. But you know, Frank and I'll attest to this. And I feel the same way you do, because like last October was the first time that I got to meet some of these people as well. And I've talked to them for years and seen them in my chats and everything, and interacted with them on the phone or whatever. But to meet them in person and then to see that they really are real people and they really care about the girls and this case and this town. Some of us, like I said, aren't local. We're not from Indiana. And, you know, people sometimes are like, why are you covering that? It doesn't even have anything to do with you. No, it has to do with them. And how they touched, you know, how they touched us.
Yeah.
That story, you and I discussed it when I finally, you know, got you and finally met you and talked to you. How the girl's story, you know, touched us when they went missing, kind of like that could have been us when, you know, with our own best friend, we kind of saw ourselves through them.
Absolutely.
And it was, you know, and I think in a lot of ways, that's why Abby and Libby's story grew so exponentially around the world, because so many women saw themselves as 13 and 14-year-olds that would go out and do a walk together or whatever, take pictures.
I agree.
And, you know, and how, oh my gosh, that could be us. And then as mothers, you know, that we felt the same as we did for Becky. Frank can test as a father of how he feels by
I've got two daughters.
Mike and Derek.
Yeah.
You know, so he gets that aspect of it.
Dude, leave the families alone. Follow the crimes without getting all emotionally involved with these families is weird.
And there's
that's
many
the first
more
thing
of us.
I did was put myself in the shoes of the parents, because I've got two young daughters myself, and I'm like, man, what if it was with my girls? You know?
How old are your girls, Frank?
Let's see. I got to think, because they're up there in age now.
Exactly.
Whoa. Whoa. Hello, Larry. Frank Meister is a new character unlocked tonight.
I have to think about my daughter's age too.
I got one that just turned 27 and one that just turned 25.
Yeah. I know. And thinking about my generation, we were outside all the time, and that was a freedom that I feel like was ripped away, the innocence of that. And even now, I mean, if I go to, let's say, Target with my daughter and she's out of my eye line for a minute, I'm worried, which is a little weird on my end, very weird, because my parents wouldn't see us all day. And that was the norm. So it's kind of like what happens steals the freedom from people. It's just on so many levels disheartening and upsetting. But as you both know, we're finally at the point, because I remember sitting near Becky and her saying, this is the longest we've seen either side make these arguments, because there's been so much back and forth that I followed you guys on.
Well, like I said, I'm just finally glad that I did finally get to meet you. And, you know, like I said, if there was anybody in journalism or in the press that would need to meet the families and become close with them to tell their story, it would be you. You would be who I would pick. I'm so serious. I would tell that to anybody that's out there that's looking for someone that wants to tell their story, to reach out to you, because you're so caring and compassionate in your reporting. Not
hey,
all
one juror,
reporters are
how you
that way,
doing?
and you and I know that.
And that's very nice of you. And it was when I first walked in, and so I met Frank and we're on the line, and it's like you're in it together, and then you finally walk in and I see Tobe immediately. And he went, Susan, I went, am I allowed to talk to you? He said, I could talk to you. So I hugged him. I said, he's still a Steelers fan? You know, because these guys, and as it was funny to see Frank next to Holman, they seem like good buds, because these guys are in it. They're doing the best that they can. And even like during the hearing, some of the investigators, again, doing the best that they can, gathering the information that they had at that time and assessing at that time. So it's no one's demonizing anyone on the stage who's in a stage, on the stand, who really was in it and thought that that's the direction that the investigation was going into. I thought at so many moments, and Frank can attest to this, during that, I thought, okay, that's what they thought was happening at the time. And the investigators, and I was told early on from Doug Carter, look, they lose sleep over it. A lot of them have Abby and Libby as their screensaver. A lot of them put off retirement. So it's not a lack of caring, and they couldn't see in the future. They were trying their best.
No, exactly. And it's, you know, I've said it before on this show, and I'll
These people are all echo chambers is what they are.
say it again. It's so easy to be a Monday morning quarterback and sit back and say, well, they should have done this, and why didn't they do this, and all of these things. And none of us are professional law enforcement.
I think she said stage because you know what her job was at CrimeCon? Her job was to get this family on the stage.
First of all, that's what I'm going to first put out there. It is not an easy job. It is a very stressful job. And then you have small town America that doesn't see crimes like this.
Shut up.
Hours you're there. I mean, and Judge Frankel even said,
wait,
get him. What did you think?
Obviously, I mean, he's the prosecuting attorney, but I felt like he was prepared, Frank. Did you?
Oh, yeah. Definitely. I mean, he caught him off guard a couple times, and I was like, get him, Boo, get him. What did you think of when you first saw Richard Allen on Tuesday? What was your thought of him coming in and going and sitting down?
I've covered a few trials in person, but never for a type of crime like this. Let's say it's a robbery or what have you, but because I know so much about this and seeing it, literally I felt it physically, like a jolt.
A jolt? It's supposed to be what bombshells did she hear? I am joined by my special guest, Susan Hendricks. She will discuss her observations of court last week and what her big takeaways were.
And then and then he looked over, because again, I'm between Tara and Becky. And he looked over.
Now, mind you, I'm sitting between Tara and Becky. All they do is name drop and make themselves feel important. They're so annoying. What's up, Gene?
And I could, in trials I've covered before, sometimes they might glance and look away. His glance didn't look away for a while.
This is her first rodeo because she did CNN headline news. She did CNN headline news.
And finally, under my breath, I said, "What is happening?" And Tara said, "This happens all the time." He looks over here, and I went, "What?" Because if anything, the attorney should be saying, "Hey, don't glance at the families."
Listen, Linda. This is your first rodeo. Shut the fuck up.
It wasn't me. I was with the family members. And
You're being a Karen.
Having direct eye contact with him, I had a physical reaction to it. It was something I've never experienced. It just happened. And again, innocent until proven guilty, but something.
So you're telling me that when the first time you saw him, you felt scared and all these things. You know, people like this are very dangerous, right? She's going off her first impression of him turning around and said, "What is happening? Why is he looking at us?" Can we get like a fuck directly off for this woman? Because I've had it with her. Tried to be nice. Tried to put up with her. And I can't.
Fuck directly off.
Something in me felt, I don't know, a jolt of something. It was beyond what I can explain. And then as the...
What is it, a woo-woo?
Days went on, and you know, Frank, how many hours you're there. I mean, and Judge Frank Gull even said, like, during the last day, like, okay, I thought 3 days would be enough. Clearly, almost wishing it had been 4. So they're cramming a lot into 3 days. And then you get almost used to your surroundings and used to what they're talking about. It's human nature.
Yeah, but the thing...
These are the fucking bombshells?
Is I don't think it would have ever been that way if he wouldn't have had Dr. Waller up on the stand for nearly 4 hours.
Oh, was it that long? I wondered that.
That's why I got so agitated at the 3 o'clock break. I said, "To hell with this. I'm not going back in there because he's being a dickwad."
Who is this clown?
I love Frank, how he doesn't mince words. I looked over at Anya and she went, "What the?"
He was being a dickwad. I looked over at Anya from Meta Sheets, and her hair had white things in it. Looked like dandruff.
Dickwad.
I love Frank, how he doesn't mince words. I looked over at Anya and she went, "What the?" Because it was.
Yeah, I was just like, and
explain, Frank, if you can, who she was, like, or who she is.
Dr. Waller is the psychologist who worked at Westfield Prison and who was the actual psychologist seeing Richard Allen at the time he was up there.
Yeah, Christy, I do know about that.
And you know what was so funny about her? She was actually getting back at Rosie's ass with some smart ass comments that she was making. Like, if it's written down, it happened. Little things like that. I was like, "Get her, girl, get him."
It was a back and forth that's hard to explain. At first, you're thinking, okay, and Rosie did, I will say, a phenomenal
Whose
job.
witness is she? That's what you're wanting to know.
Rosie did a phenomenal job of building her up. Okay, this is what you do, and then breaking her down. Okay, you're a crime, you follow crime junkie, you followed this case, did you know who he was, and did you go? And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, what's happening? So built her up, broke her down, and then I'm wondering, like, so they don't want the confessions allegedly made to her admissible, but that took a long, you felt like you were watching a performance, and there was a halftime in this thing, because
I know. Imagine relying on these people for trial updates. Horrible. We're going to skip forward a little bit. Oh, Lord.
On some of this time, because the final...
Look at, she's like, "Oh my God, all this woman wants to talk about is herself. This is so disappointing. I was the greatest fan."
Witness, you guys, Major Pat Cicero on the last day talking about he's a blood expert and the evidence and what it showed, and you could kind of piece together Libby's last moments. It was... oh my gosh, unlike anything I've ever heard, and really devastating to hear. You know, there were certain moments that it was monotonous, and certain witnesses on the stand.
Monotonous? It's a trial, lady. She thinks it's going to be entertaining and shocking and entertain her the whole time.
The Odinist expert, where you're thinking, oh my gosh, when is this ending? But then there's someone like Major Cicero.
The Odinist expert, we wondered, when is this ending? Really? So you only care about the evidence that you agree with? Is that it?
expert where you're thinking, oh my gosh, when is this ending? But then there's someone like Major Cicero where you're thinking, and I bet it's by design that they wanted to end with that for Judge Frangal.
And see, that brings me to your point there. Remember when FBI agent Stephanie Robinson did her affidavit for Ron Logan and and said that there was no blood at the scene?
Yeah.
Now,
yeah.
Where the heck did she get her info? Because according to Detective Cicero, there was blood, pools of blood.
Yeah, large pools of blood. I know.
Right. And see, now that makes me wonder if this could be one of the reasons why FBI was kicked off the case, because of this kind of instance.
And I remember, right, the large pool of blood, and it's so really graphic, but saying based on the splatter that Libby was pulled through that around.
It's spatter, Susan Hendricks. It's not splatter. It's spatter. Oh my God, this lady. I can't with her.
Really graphic, but saying based on the splatter that Libby was pulled through that around 7 feet. But so, and with Abby, what stood out to me, I learned something I didn't know. Based on.
Kristen is checked out. Look at her. She's got her arms folded. She's like, I didn't know this was going to be the Susan's show.
His testimony was that she wasn't redressed after the fact, that she was wearing Libby's clothes. I'm speaking of Abby before she died. So that stood out to me.
But he also stated, did he not, that at some point she was partially naked. So it sounds like she was instructed to disrobe or undress and then redress.
Yeah, and that makes me
instructed to disrobe or undress and
Frank, what are you doing?
And then redress.
Yeah, and that makes me wonder, because we've all seen the photos. I don't know about if you guys have, but the photos show Abby with the sweatshirt and the shirt underneath. As we've all seen the photos.
We've all seen the photos? What?
Your mama's high, bitch. Get out of my chat.
The women are like, no, we haven't. Dude, this is fucking gross, dude. This is fucking gross. These people are fucking gross.
And then redress.
Yeah, and that makes me wonder, because we've all seen the photos. I don't know about if you guys have, but the photos show Abby with the sweatshirt and the shirt underneath pulled up and exposing her belly and her pants were unbuttoned.
Oh my God, Frank, stop. What the fuck?
God almighty.
God damn. How do these grown men just talk about teenagers being naked and dead so easily? It's just like flies out of their mouths. Like they enjoy the fucking details.
The sweatshirt and the shirt underneath pulled up and exposing her belly and her pants were unbuttoned and unzipped. And that was it. Yeah.
In the crime scene photos?
Yeah.
And that was Abby, you mean?
Yep.
So that makes you do believe that at some point
and they're for the victims, right? He's for the victims. If that was my daughter and he befriended me and he sat up on this panel and talked about her, oh my God. Can't stand these motherfuckers.
She was undressed and then was told to redress. And it sounds to me like that's what happened. Now,
Susan looks very uncomfortable sitting here.
What was transpiring during all this, we don't know. And still, people are like, well, this happened so quickly and so fast. And that was another thing that came out in court that I thought was interesting, because early on, back in 2017, we kept hearing from law enforcement that everything was over by 3:30.
Mm-hmm.
Everything was over by 3:30. And so, you stop and think, 207, 213, somewhere around there is when they were 213, 214 when they were abducted.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're talking an hour and 15 minutes is what law enforcement said. Well, that's a long time, you guys. That is a long time. But in the notes that came out that I've read from that everybody took such great copious notes from this.
Rick Snay, why are you screaming in here about Alex? We're not talking about Alex. Why are you in here screaming and yelling in all caps?
Whole thing. One of the things that was brought up in court was that Libby's phone stopped moving at 2:31.
She had a
2:31 p.m. Her phone never moved again. So at some point they were at the location.
Mm-hmm.
They were at the crime scene, in my opinion, because the phone never moved again.
I think the phone, and Frank, tell me what you think, is going to be a big part of the defense, because their main sticking point to me was, okay, Libby's phone shut off, and I don't know the exact time, but maybe
you don't know anything.
Killer out there.
Here's Aspen. Based on a comment by Nick McClellan to Perlmutter, there was a strong implication that they're saying there was a sexual element to the motive of this crime. Why am I not surprised? Oh my God, Rick Snay, I'm going to time you out. Giving you 1 minute. Fuck, stop. Stop it. God damn.
Say that. Why would they? Ever?
Right.
But you got to also think of this too. Doug Carter did say this was about power.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Control, power.
And who do you think has the power right now? Who do you think thinks he has the power right now, guys?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Richard Allen. Okay, look at his behavior. Who is the guy eating paper? Who is the guy eating feces? Who is the guy? He's got the power.
Are you fucking... I don't know how much I can listen to of this. I don't know how much of this I can listen to. He's got the fucking power? He's got the power in prison? He's got the power to eat his feces? Dude, this lady's a fucking moron. I'm sorry. She's an idiot. She's an idiot.
Fuck directly off.
Right. I think she's already had a freaking lobotomy.
Trying to take the power back in whatever the realm of this all is, whether that's all fake and he's trying to, make it look like he's crazy nuts, whatever, or if he really did have some psychotic issue or whatever that caused him to do those things. Still, the question is, was he psychotic the day that he was in the woods?
Lady, you have no idea what you're talking about. You have no idea what you're talking about.
Did he hold down a job prior to it? Right.
To it, exactly. Because doing what he did, in my opinion, could cause somebody to completely lose it. If for some reason he started to feel remorse and started to feel bad about what he had done, he could lose his mind over that.
And solitary confinement, there is that. But right, exactly what you said, Kristen.
But there's solitary confinement. There's that, but. Oh my God, I can't stand these people. Can't stand them.
What was he like the day of and prior to that? Was he able to hold down a job? He was a father. He was a husband. And
oh my God, Real Gone Gonzo is one of her mods. Aspen's a mod.
So you have to determine.
Do we know exactly when he admitted himself in 2019? Because I made a comparison to that.
Oh no, what happened?
They didn't tell us when, but I would like to know if it was after the 2019 presser.
I was waiting on that.
The fuck? Oh my God, these people are so they're literally, they have no couth. No couth at all.
I'd like to know if it was after the 2019 presser.
I was waiting on that. Yeah.
What? I don't know this tidbit. What happened?
Carter talked.
You don't know the tidbit? You're supposed to be on here giving us bombshells. You haven't given us one.
Directly to the killer in 2019.
Yeah.
And said, what is your family going to think of you?
Yes.
When they find out what you did to those little girls in that woods that day.
Yep.
There's,
know it's
I
about
think you
power, but
have
we
just
know
a little bit of conscience left.
Yep.
I thought to myself, does he? If it, who I didn't know. Obviously, none of us knew.
Well, I was trying to make the comparison with the presser in 2019 and him admitting himself into a mental.
Oh, I didn't know he did. When did he?
What would be her goal for being on here? Is she trying to get subs?
2019, but we just don't know exactly when.
Oh.
So it's making me wonder if that presser could have possibly triggered him. Like, man,
Triggered him. Yes, that's what I was thinking. That they maybe he thought, oh my God, they know, or you know what I mean? It's like they know it's me, or
they're on to me.
Yeah. And it's funny when I did see Holman, and in the book I do mention this because he called me and he said,
hang on a second, guys. I'll be
sure.
right back. Go, keep
Are
talking.
you okay?
Yeah, I'm totally fine. Somebody's at my front door.
Okay. So, Frank, we did a special right after that presser. And Holman called me and said, I saw the special, but you talked to, Holman, he's a nice guy, funny.
Yeah.
He's like, you talked about the FBI too much. I'm like, well, you guys don't tell me anything. We're kind of jabbing each other. And he said, well, it was our idea. The FBI didn't want to do that, the presser. They didn't want it. And I'm talking to him. I remember I'm in the CNN parking lot going, why didn't they want to do it? Like, should you have done it?
Did you see me nitpicking at him that day? I was trying to get to him a little bit to try.
I saw you had a good relationship. What were you saying? I could tell he liked.
There was things I was saying. He looked at me like, "How do you know on this? How you know that?" And then when I tried to talk to him about it, he walked away.
He walked away. I saw him walk away.
Yeah.
And that's what. And he's just. I just can't say enough great things about him. I mean, considering.
This guy's a local, though. He's very involved. It's very odd to me to have grown men like this be that involved. He looks like he doesn't even get sleep.
How he keeps getting promoted. I mean, and really picture himself on the stand. He's gone through all of this. His heart's in it, and these attorneys are picking him apart. But,
what's so funny is he's only actually spoken to Richard Allen one time. But
Frank, more than most. Whoever did this has been in his mind for close to 6 years. And I got to hand it to the authorities, the investigators, everyone involved. No one was ever arrested. Nobody. There were persons of interest. That to me was very telling. It's like, okay, they wouldn't even say. I know there was little that they told us and a lot of criticism, but it's like, okay, once they make an arrest, they must have something.
Right. And see, I was thinking the same thing with the defense team. Do they know the difference between a POI and an actual suspect? Because they sure did put Brad Holder right up on that pedestal as a suspect when he wasn't, when he was an actual person of interest back then.
Do they know the difference between a POI and a suspect?
They never considered him a suspect.
Right. And then I remember Tobe, he stopped saying that. And I didn't blame him because every time he would say to the media that I was part of, so I get that.
Are you joking, Indy, or is that true?
People would call him. I even texted him like, hey, what about this guy? And he'd say, we're looking into him. Well, let's say he said that to a bunch of media outlets. And then all of a sudden the headline is, Delphi looking into this. And Mike's concern was, are people going to think it's solved? So then they just stopped talking and there was a complete quote unquote blackout too.
Well, that was the smartest thing they could have done though.
I agree.
Because look, some of the information that's come out over the last couple of years that it actually never was anything to talk about. We just got lost in the shuffle,
I
and
agree.
sometimes I do believe that Ellie intentionally put some bogus stuff out there to keep us off their back and stay away from the case so they can do their job correctly without being bombarded by certain YouTubers and journalists and things like that.
And Frank, imagine if they told us about the unspent bullet. Like, imagine if that was out there. Let's say it is.
Wait, what? He was a suspect. The emails said he was a suspect. Who? Are you talking about this guy?
Richard Allen. And let's say they do have the gun that the unspent bullet is from that gun. He would have tossed it, I'm thinking, or
right.
So.
And the thing about the bullet thing is it's been talked about since 2017 anyway.
The unspent bullet?
Yeah, well, there was talk that there was rounds that were found out there.
I don't
then
know
it
this.
all made sense.
I don't know this
when
guy's name.
Brad Weber was taken.
How did you look up this guy? I don't even know this guy's name. It says Frank Meister.
Into questioning, and his .40 caliber was confiscated.
Because I think everyone in that town has the blue Carhartt jacket and guns.
Yeah, and when they confiscated his 40, that told him right there was a round or something out there found. We just needed clarification.
And it depends who you ask. My father has guns, and I asked him about it. He said it's like a fingerprint. But then it's going to be the battle of the experts. Maybe someone will say, "Oh."
I asked my father. He has a gun. Dude, this is too stupid for words. Let's fast forward.
Anxiety. I have had to notice that in myself. Of like, okay, relax your daughters.
Right, Brad Holder. Okay, but you said something about this guy with a record, Frank. And I'm trying to clarify that.
It's out of your eye line. I don't want to project that onto my kids. Fear, fear, fear. Because on the other end of the spectrum are the good people in the world and the helpers and our society. It balances it out. That's my 2 cents on don't live in this world of like everything's bad. Because
okay, but Indy Cindy said that he has a record, this Frank guy. And that's what I'm trying to verify. She's saying he has a record of doing bad things, and I'm trying to verify that.
I've seen it firsthand, and I think to bring this back around, meeting all of you, and just, you could tell people who were there that don't...
His name's Shane? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, but I just want to verify that. You can email me, Indy.
People don't have to be there. I mean, just Sarah in the front of the line every day driving me home, giving me hairspray. I mean, just be the sweetest people. And they're really.
And by the way, Susan, Laura says she was honored to have you in her car.
Oh my gosh. Thank you.
Laura says she was honored to have you in her car. Oh, thank you. I farted on her seat.
You for driving me. I mean, literally, I got rides all 3 days. I mean, you couldn't have, I couldn't have written this any better. All 3 days. I mean, you couldn't have, I couldn't have written this any better in terms of meeting the most wonderful people. That's the truth.
I thought his name was Frank. Oh my God.
And I'm glad they didn't have press passes.
Hi, Franks 5687. Welcome in. Not all Franks are bad, especially the ballpark Franks.
Because I would have said hello, but
it'll be different for the trial, though.
Well, I like waiting in line. It's not so bad.
It's not like that for the trial.
You think press passes?
They 10 seats for the families, so many for media.
Yep.
You know how small it is, and there's going to be so many people that want to be there, and national news media is going to be all over it.
They're going to get this before regular.
It's such a high-profile case.
They should wait in line like we did, though.
Yeah, exactly.
But
I don't think
there
we
is
should give them
something
a
to be
press
said
pass.
about everyone, the creators that I've met, including you guys at the top of the list, but who are just so kind and really care. So that's the upside of all of this. It's like there is a connection through it, and you do meet wonderful people.
Oh yeah, I took Susan right to the front of the line. It's like you ain't going way
I can't
back
get back in. I think I asked some deputy who was in a bad mood. He's like, no. And Frank's like, follow me. I'm like, I don't want to get in trouble.
Come on.
We're going in.
Laura said she thinks about Abby and Libby bringing this together. The world of social media and true crime will be changed forever because of them. And you know, and I feel that way too. You always have to try to find some good in the bad, in the terrible. And it's hard to do when you're in the throes of it. But I think a lot of good will come out of this case. And a lot of good things will Abby and Libby will forever be remembered. There are people that will go down forever to always remember them. And the memorialization of them in the ballpark is phenomenal, in my opinion, because it makes you not think of them as victims. It makes you think of them as softball players and girls who were looking forward to being in high school.
Shut the fuck up. Okay. This is from Facebook. Excuse me. Project Eyes Open. This is from Mike O. Chomo Frankmeister, Shane Kersage, Mr. Badass. I have a few other names for the guy. I remember when Prof posted this a while back. I was going to put it on here and then life got busy and I forgot. Here's his charges. And of course the troll farm denies it. I know it's old, but today it can be new again. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. It says, if this is him, it says Class A felony, child molestation, child molesting, intimidation. If that's him. Hold on. Oh my God. Class C felony, child molesting. Oh my God. Marion County, Indiana. Oh my God. I quote Kristen. This is this stupid bitch right here. This is this dumb bitch. I quote Kristen. He did not do that. Wow. Wow. Oh my God. Damn. Ask yourself how someone with 2 confidential molesting charges got the images. He got those crime scene images. Oh my God. Holy shit. Does the family know this? What the fuck is going on in Delphi? Oh my God.
I am very uncomfortable sitting here.
God almighty.
He shouldn't be allowed to have a YouTube. What? The fuck? This is when he was arrested. These are the officers that arrested him. Look at that. Subject had a warrant issued out of court with no bond. Sorry, hun, but I like Shane to explain why he went to jail for it. Would love something. Can't wait until the other requests are coming back. Dying to see. Anyways, Kristen, George, Frank, have a good one. Wow. Oh, this is bad. Do they know that? She knows this. This woman right here knows this. Oh my God, you guys. I have no words. I have no words. Let's look at his fucking channel. What is it? True Crime with Frank Meister or something? Frank Meister? True Crime? Okay, we're going to go live oldest 3 years ago. Here we go. Oh my God. Red fucking flags, dude. Red flags.
Justice.
Red flags. Oh, good God almighty. Oh, God damn. What's going on? Holy shit.
Man, what a turnout. Polygraph. Good to see you. Trust and justice. Man, I didn't expect all you guys to come out here.
Oh, God.
Grizz, you coming up or do you need me to send you the link again? There's my good friend, Support with Steffa. Good to see you.
Oh, God.
First live, just have a get together.
Oh, I'm
Shoot
sick.
the Shazang, you know what I mean? Whoever wants to come.
How do we know he's not the bridge fucking guy? How do we know he's not the bridge guy?
Come up on the panel and join me just for a chit chat. Talk with everybody in the chat. Denver Inquiries, good to see you. Charlotte Dean, Miss Moolah, Rose, Shy.
Who, Galen? What men? What men?
Good to see you. Something to say. Good to see you. Wow. Thanks, guys, for all you guys coming out. Mike Arisay, good to see you. Didn't expect this big of a turnout for my first live, but I really appreciate everybody coming out. Where are you at? All right. What does anybody want to talk about? Well, let's get this party started. You name it, we'll talk about it.
Oh, my God.
Give me a topic, guys. Let's get this started.
He says he's disabled with epilepsy and a military injury. Oh, yeah. Now we hear about Discord. Oh, my God. Okay. Indiana court records search. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Fuck's this guy's name? Shane what? Kersage. God. I have to see for myself. Kersage Shane. Oh my God. He admits that they violated the gag order. This guy should not be anywhere near crime scene photos.
Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
And he's got a lot of them. I don't know why you can't find anything. I found a bunch. Civil tort, 2026. This is pending. What is this? What is this for? He's appealing something? Frank talks to Becky. Yeah, that's what I heard. Bill Baxter. Small claims. Another civil. State versus Shane. Driving while suspended. Brigadier Apartments versus Shane. Eviction. Advanced Debt Collection versus Shane. Kingsley Property Management versus Shane. State of Indiana versus Shane. Seatbelt. Divorce. Community Health Work Hospitals. Okay, State of Indiana, no seatbelt. Hunt Club Apartments. Good God, does he ever pay his rent? Community Health Network. And a marriage. I don't see anything with child stuff. So I'm not seeing that. Unless I have... If it's a sealed case, it may not be on there. You would think you'd be able to see it, just not. I don't understand what this stuff is. I don't see anything with children, though. He would definitely need to be... Ask Sleuthy. I wish she was here. Hey, Robert. I don't see any filings of any child stuff. This is all I see. And that was in '02. I don't see anything. Failed to wear a seatbelt. Another seatbelt. I mean... There was something on there because he was suing to have it removed. Maybe that's what this is. Maybe that's what this is. Because this was decided on 4/2/2026. But I don't... let's see. Let's see what this is. He's the plaintiff. Why would he get damages? What is that all about? Appearance, motion filed. The city of Indianapolis. I don't know what this stuff is, unfortunately. Let's see this order. This case is based on Marion County's disclosure of criminal record of plaintiff that had previously been ordered expunged. He got it expunged. No, these people know him, Larry. He's got it expunged. He's suing the city. They switched from paper to digital. They mixed up that case with another one, according to Frank M. Because he said he was expunging the charge and his name was put out there on the child thing. They don't publish children cases. You should at least be able to see the charges. That's insane. This one here is still ongoing. Pending, active. But there's nothing you can download. You have a registry? I don't know how to find. Not if he got it expunged. Mix up with a Frank Williams. How can you mix up Shane with Frank Williams? That doesn't even make sense. Frank Williams? I don't know. Let's look. What's the Indiana sex offender registry? What are the cranks? What does that mean? Case number typo? I mean, it happens, I guess. How do you search it? God, I don't even know where Marion County is. Where is it? Never mind. It is Marion, right? This is Marion? Yeah. All right. So he's talked about this publicly, you guys? Well, it says, no, it says Marion County right here. Marion County Sheriff. I'm not a robot. Why do they make this so hard to search? Okay. Name. What is it? Corsage? He's not on there. It says 0. He was on the Indiana My Case. Now it's gone, but it was there last time I checked 8 months ago. Well, he's not on there, so he must have got it expunged. Because it's not even, because Indy is saying it's not even showing, so that's pretty crazy. But is there any record of like nothing comes up, you know? Just this that we already looked at. And this was posted January 31st, 2025. So it existed at some point. I read it was a mistake when it went to... No. I don't believe it. And he's all close with the cops. You guys don't think that's sus at all? It's still there. What? But wait a minute. He's close with the cops. Why? I don't like this. Oh my God. Who are these people? Who are these people? Fuck.
The actual photo.
It's
barely got the back part of her left arm in the picture.
Oh my God. He's describing the pictures again.
Abby's was.
Abby's. Oh.
And the bridge guy photo and video. And
so are you saying that Libby's arm was in the photo?
Abby's was.
Abby's. Oh.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, I did a video of that.
I've got it, the actual photo.
Look at this creep. Oh, I got that. Dude, this is fucking gross.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, I did a video of that.
I did a video of that. Who the hell is this guy? Dude, I'm getting Chomo vibes bad.
I've got it, the actual photo.
Oh my God.
It's barely got the back part of her left arm in the picture.
This is fucking gross. Ark, I agree.
Have the original?
Yeah, not the original, but I've got a copy of the picture.
You have the original?
You got the original?
Yeah, not the original, but I've got a copy of the photo itself.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
I don't know if you could send that to me or not. I'd like to.
What the fuck? Look at him. He's all excited. I don't know if you can send me to that or not. I'd love to see it.
See that.
Wow.
The photo itself.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if you could send that to me or not. I'd like to see that.
I'll have to do a video. I got that video I did on that arm. And stuff shows purple and pink together.
Yeah, it has like the grayish tint of her jacket.
Yep.
What do you think?
I have never seen that. You got to send that to me, Randy or Frank.
All right, I'll send it to you.
Yeah.
Oh my God, these guys are fucking disgusting. Fucking disgusting. Oh my God. I'm gonna throw up.
Let me get to my thing.
What do you think about that, Grizz?
Let me get to my thing.
He's got his mute on again.
What's that?
Grizz.
About the photo with Abby's arm barely in the photo and it was cropped out.
Oh my God.
I think you can still see. I think it comes back in because they didn't crop it. They didn't cut it all the way.
Oh
Because
my
there, like
God.
I'm telling you, like there's a second where you don't see all. I mean, it's a split second, and you got to catch that shit. Where
Damn, Cubs lost 3-1. Sorry, damn it.
you talking all that shit the
Who are these? Who's this person?
other day about the Cubs. That's what you get.
Well, you know what?
This guy has like one tooth in the bottom of his mouth, and he's fucking passing around crime scene photos of naked teenagers. What the fuck, dude?
Yankees.
No, seriously. So in that picture, right, it's a split second where you can kind of see like the bridge guy, right? But I mean, you still can't see his face, but you can kind of see almost his pants clear. You can see his that shit around his waist clear as day. That you can tell is not brown.
No, this guy's fucking gross. I can tell you that right now. I don't know who the fuck he is, but he's gross, and that's my opinion.
You can definitely tell that's not brown.
Somebody had mentioned in the chat earlier, I can't remember who it was, and said there are apps that you could use to unlayer a photo.
Oh my God. Did you hear what he just said?
Apps that you could use to unlayer a photo.
Yeah, but this thing has so many damn layers on it. I mean, if it's an app, I don't know if it's strong enough to do it.
Randy, TTM fangirl, would like for you to send her the photo with barely Abby's arm in the photo.
Oh, it's a video, TTM. I want to find it right now. Okay, I'm looking for it.
Yeah, I'm excited. I don't think I've seen that. I don't think I have.
I've got this still shot photo of it. That's all I've got.
Because I talked about where the arm.
Okay, I know they're talking about the bridge guy photo now, but he already admitted he had the fucking crime scene photos.
Is in the photo.
Yeah. I would have to go through my files and try to find it because I just got all my files transferred to my other phone. So.
Oh, so you have more than one phone too, huh? This is fucking Frank's channel.
Oh no.
It's in there. I just have to look for it. Oh, there went.
Oh, he said, "Oh no," then he disappeared. Uh-oh.
Who?
Grizz.
Grizz, what'd you do?
He's out of there.
He goes, "Oh no," and then he just vanished.
Yeah, I don't ignore my feelings either, Sherry Rollins. No, this is fucking sick, dude.
Uh-oh.
But Randy, if you could find it while we're still here, man.
Yeah, I'm looking right now.
Are you able to share from your end?
I think I could. As soon as I find it, I'll let you know and see how well this works. Because I explained
his hard drive needs to be checked. This one here.
Where the arm was.
You're his too.
For it, pit bulls, don't come in here starting that, bro. You're either going to be polite or don't even come in here at all, bro. It's the only chance I've given people because we're not going to start that in this channel. Just try to be respectful, man.
As you're talking about fucking crime scene photos. Okay.
Excuse me. Anyway.
God.
Yeah, y'all heard about the tornado up there today, right?
Yeah, I saw some of the stuff that
was kind of weird.
The weather was an anomaly. There was no other storms on the radar.
I know it's a dog world, but
yeah, I know there's been a lot going on with other creators the past 24 hours.
Give me a second, guys.
Yeah.
Continue the conversation about the photos, whatever you guys are doing. I got people blowing up here.
Randy, I don't know if do you watch Sleuth? I don't watch him a lot, but I hopped in.
Once when I have time to watch him, I watch him.
Ugh. God.
He found, and he was watching I don't know if he said it's possible, but like he was, the photos of the clothes in the creek.
Yeah.
He had
all right.
The chopper footage pulled up.
Here comes the mail.
Oh, cool. He had the chopper footage pulled up.
Yeah.
And he found the clothes on the chopper, which is pretty cool.
Who the fuck is this girl? Oh my God.
Well, hey.
What's going on?
What's up?
Oh, just thought I'd pop on, see how you guys are doing, what you're talking about, what's new.
Hey, after the show, I need to get with you anyway. I need to talk to you about something.
All right. Sounds good.
You might like this.
Oh my God, I'm sick.
Get her to ruffle some feathers.
Hey Frank, I sent you
Get at it.
I sent you the picture on Messenger.
I got it, bro. Hold on.
Okay.
He sent me the photo. It's just a screen or a still shot of BG with Abby's arm in the picture.
Oh, okay.
So I've got to figure out what to do with it here.
Is that Grizz I hear?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Grizz.
that's
No,
Grizz.
Grizz.
If I'd have known
Oh.
he was
He's in and out.
I'll give you a
Is
second.
he got bad storms
yeah.
again? You out in that
And
Dexter
she can't even email nobody back.
Dude,
Right.
I did. I think.
This is sick.
Face covered from his nose down.
We don't know.
Eyes. That's the only part you.
Abby was standing at for Libby, so
It was something about Delphi, and it was saying the
Fuck, it could be this guy. As blurry as this picture is, it could be this guy.
photo captured was from a trail cam, and it said right in the bottom right hand corner underneath the picture, trail cam photo.
well, I do have Kay Weber's trail cam that one time it did work. And I
well,
did a
sure as
video
shit
on that.
works now because you go over there, they roll up on you in 2 seconds and start yelling.
Yeah.
At you.
So if
Brad,
she,
Rabbi, he's a nutcase anyway.
I know, dude. You guys know his hostage situation,
He smokes too.
right?
Well, everybody knows about that.
Yeah, I didn't know about that until like a month ago. I was
But
after.
see, my understanding, he's only doing it to women, though. That's my
Really?
understanding. Yeah.
Well, you heard my story about the news crew, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think he was afraid to do it to them because he was outnumbered like 6-1. But
Did we lose somebody?
yeah, but that's gonna come out. That video will, whenever this whole thing goes to trial and all the big news media's on it, they'll release it for sure.
Is when I listened to it, I said that damn thing's been altered. Because, like I said, my experience in radio broadcasting, that's what I did on my off time.
He was in radio and broadcasting.
I'm off the actual air. I was editing tapes for documentaries or whatever for the station, and that's what I did was audio and edited audio, spliced and put stuff in and out of it and stuff like that. And when I heard it, I said, the first one they released, you couldn't hear shit, but the guys, that's the only part you can hear, or down the hill, whatever.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
And then they came out with the second one, and I was like, how the hell did they get that out of what was all garbled?
Yeah.
Right.
They slice those two things together, it seems like.
It's like,
hey, we know there's more than one who helped Richard Allen or he helped them.
He said there's more than one actor involved in the courtroom. Me and Randy were sitting right there when he said it. Actors. He emphasized actors.
He did. Okay, I wasn't at the first hearing. I was at the second one, and that was when
we believe there are more than one actors involved with this case.
You know, you have to wonder what makes. Hey, Judy, I know it's a weird time, right? Dude, I'm telling you, KMS is weird, man. It's fucking weird.
That's why.
Okay, look. You know, fucking with Doug Carter, man, is always you trying to dissect what he say, right?
Yeah.
So it's like when he says actors, right? Okay. Is there like a snuff type video? I mean, that just
What? Snuff video? The fuck?
Is there like a snuff type video? I mean,
oh my god.
I mean, that just. I mean,
I don't think there's I don't think there's no such video.
The locals think there is. I was at we were up there on the well, what day was it? This was the arrest press conference. Me and my journalist friend, we stopped at the McDonald's so he could use their Wi-Fi and upload his article or whatever.
Yeah.
And we had a guy come up to us. He's like, "I've heard that there was a snuff film, and that's the rumor
What the fuck?
in town, but I've never seen any solid evidence of that at all."
I don't think there's any at all, and it just
Look at that guy. I don't think there's any at all because I would have gotten my hands on him for sure.
they're trying to rile up some more people to get that conversation.
Well, I mean, let me get into this. We'll get into
I'm
this
just
right
saying.
now.
Dude, your green screen sucks.
Do we all agree that this shit happens or it happened before? Or do we
What?
all agree that this shit happens or it happened before? Or do we all agree that this shit does happen?
It's happened before. Do we all agree that this shit happens? Look at the guy in the bottom right. He's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does happen.
Yeah.
It just depends on what cases.
I mean, we don't know though. Like it happens.
A perfect case is just happened in Alaska. That guy hired those two girls to commit murder on film, and he was going to pay them $1 million.
Right.
What?
Catfishing people.
Oh my God. This is really concerning.
Pay him $1 million.
Right.
Catfishing people. Get the dark web crap.
Whoa. Whoa. The bottom right is like, whoa.
I'm just saying it's possible because we don't know. We don't know what really happened. I'm just saying that I'm just saying, you know, we listening to this is Doug Carter now, you know, he said actors. You know, he said the Shaq. You know what I'm saying? Like,
He should not brought that movie up. Shaq.
All right. Hey, I'm going to bring us some intelligence to the scroll here. Where you at? Where'd you go?
He just called us stupid. I'm kidding.
Who? Who called us stupid?
I'm kidding.
Listen to Dad, the true intelligence in the chat tonight.
Yep.
Stay low about talking about it. But my biggest question when it comes to Delphi, why hasn't DG talked?
Who?
Derek German.
Oh yeah, DJ. Oh yeah, I know, right? He's awfully quiet.
There you go, Deb.
He doesn't really want to get into it. He's already known.
How do you know, dude? How do you know?
I mean, I understand what you're going to say, Randy, but the point of the matter is, yeah, you probably feel bad enough that you lost your daughters because it could be possibly him that caused it. I'm not saying he did, but people have put that out there. Okay.
I mean, he's a nice guy, honestly. I met him.
Yeah, Jinx.
But not to say anything.
Oh my God, all these creeps around that family. What the fuck?
In 6 years.
It's crazy.
6 years. If it was my daughter, I can understand you're mourning for a couple years and everything like that.
Hey, I just feel like this. You can't tell somebody how to mourn. You know what I'm saying? We all different. You know what I mean? So
he did come to
Thomas, put your channel in my chat
for Libby and Abby.
Yeah, Mustang.
Why is this guy have his shirt open? Blech. Oh, this guy's deplorable here. Deplorable.
Put it in the chat, but I'll put it again in case you missed it.
I mean, I guess it's just me. You know, if it was my daughter after
love you,
Crusher, I
Crusha.
would probably have to start talking and give my opinions on what he's thinking and what he's learned from law
Hey, Frank,
enforcement.
that's
Yeah.
all of us. That's all of us, bro. That's all of us that feel. I'm pretty sure a lot of us feel that way. But you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, that's a tough one, man. That's a tough one right there.
I messaged Derek a year ago, private message, and he never even looked at it or anything. So I just left him alone.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah.
He's my weight type deal.
He's what?
Weight type deal.
Or anything. So I just left him alone.
He's a nice guy. He's my weight type deal. He's real nice.
What the fuck did he just say?
Weight type deal. He's real nice.
I'm just saying, like, okay, you know what? Okay, hypothetically speaking, okay, if, for example, he did, right?
No, I didn't know that,
Something he
Indy.
did cause this situation, right? I mean, would you really want to go out there like that? I mean, like, put yourself in that situation. How bad would you feel that you already put them in this situation for this to happen? That's just hypothetically speaking, you know, on the theories out there that it could have been like, you know, caused from him, like, you know, drugs or whatever type shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, I don't know, like, I don't know. That's something hard to do right there.
Yeah, no question, no question.
Eddie
Good
Pam
morning.
says that maybe he turned state's witness right away and he's in protective custody somewhere. That's what I've been thinking. What do you guys think of that?
For
Derek Durbin was turned state's witness.
I know he's an informant. He's an informant for law enforcement. I think most people don't. I don't know if you guys
What?
know that, but
He's at home with his mom.
a fun fact about Derek German is that he got, as far as I understand, he got Garrett Kurtz's girlfriend's kids taken away from her by, like, turning her in for meth or something. I don't know. I've heard that.
What the fuck? What? Is that true? Is this fucking true? He's an informant? Oh my God.
I've never actually got confirmation, but I've heard that for a long time.
That was at the beginning. That was
true.
Yes, that was it.
Yeah,
I heard that.
Yeah, and Garrett Kurtz killed somebody. So there's a lot of killers in that
He
area.
killed a couple of other people for that. I had somebody says him and a friend of his is supposed to work with Ron Logan, and somehow he killed his friend on the moped somehow on the way there. Like,
I believe that. So he did a Facebook video, right, where he talked about, you know, this other creator, and he said, you know, I have an addiction, but I'm not going to put it out there like that. And, you know, I'm thinking, like, okay, if it was drugs, you'll be like, yeah, you know, I've been addicted.
Oh my God. DG said he had an addiction.
He even put his pop's addiction out there, which was the alcohol, right?
Yeah.
He's an alcoholic, blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, he never said his addiction, right? And it feels like to me, like, his addiction is killing, man. I don't know. I get that vibe off of this motherfucker, man. Like, yeah, this motherfucker.
I have no idea. There's no name. No, I mean, I covered Delphi, but I did not go into that. I didn't know that stuff.
Sketch. See, I think they got the tip on Richard Allen. That's who they originally interviewed and dismissed him as a suspect. And something came back later on that pinned it right at him.
Well, see, Kim Riley says he wasn't when they were looking for the guy on the bridge. He says right now he's not a suspect. We just need him to come in. But
and then that changed somewhere.
And that changed. And
yep. It changed down the.
Her dad's a fucking informant? Oh my God. And this guy's I can't.
Well, yeah, we knew that.
Wasn't there a bomb threat called into the Packers place like the same day?
Yeah, that was a long. Yeah. I'm trying to get him to cast counting.
It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. The operator's malfunctioning.
Oh, she had a problem the other night. The camera keeps freezing up on her the other night.
It is
oh my word, it's driving me nuts. Like, we had some bad storms, but my computer just keeps crashing, and then I lost a whole like Google Earth the other night. Like,
oh wow,
took me hour and a half to put everything in.
No, this shit's deep, you guys. I didn't realize that.
Above on his shoulder area.
Wait, hold on.
Blurred out. You see what I'm saying? Right. Okay, this is what throws me off. If you're trying to enhance it, why is that shit blurred out like that? Why are these spots blurred out? You see what I'm saying? I don't think it'll look like that trying to enhance it. You see what I'm saying? Something is being blurred out.
Yeah, right.
You feel me? Like what the hell is being blurred out right there above on the shoulder area?
Ugh.
On the shoulder area.
What the fuck was that? Hold on. I can't take much more of this. I'm gonna go to bed in a second. But I want to rewind this. Hold on. What the fuck is this guy doing? Shibby, what have you done to me tonight? Yeah, it's too much. God damn. Oh, his shirt's not open. The neck is just stretched out. Oh, I can't. I fucking can't. You guys, I'm going to bed. I can't take no more of this, but let's break down what we learned tonight. We learned tonight that Delphi has many, many rabbit holes that Jay didn't know about. I thought Keegan Klein was a rabbit hole, but yeah, this is great. But we also did learn that Aspen is a weirdo. Aspen is a criminal. And Aspen needs to stay the fuck away from victims. But these guys are a whole new rabbit hole. All these characters unlocked. Frank, Randy. Oh, God. I am Mystic. It's fucking gross. Please email me anything that you want me to see on these fellas. If you've got any information, email me. I have goosebumps. I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh my God. But I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow, 7:30 Eastern. Gonsalves, Stephen Christie will be on my show tomorrow night. We're going to be talking about their foundation and some other things. I know that guy looks like Bridge Guy right here. Right fucking here. I'm telling you. This Shane. I'm oh my God. Oh my God. 7:30 Eastern. Here is my email, Indy. I love you guys. Have a safe night. Get some rest. Wait, maybe we need a little palate cleanser before we go. Wait. Don't go nowhere yet. Don't go nowhere. Hold on. We have to break that monotony because that was friggin' gross, man. Let's watch Aspen again and laugh. Okay, you guys ready? Here we go. And then I'm going to end it. Good night. Good night, everybody. I love you guys. Hit the like button on your way out. If you're replaying, please hit the like. And I'll see you guys tomorrow evening. What do you want to listen to, Ishi? Yes, of course. Banned in the USA? Here, let's run our credits. Love you guys. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the Cooter chats tonight and everything else.